taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
Yeah, what's good, yo? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scorpio, the New England representative, and as always, I got my man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yo, what it do, man? Shuttleworth the God, Go Artist, aka LB Lauderdale Boss. You know what I mean? The world is an op out now. You know what it do, because the world's still opping, you know what I mean? You tune in to Ring Gang Radio .com, nigga. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Ring Gang in the house forever and always. And as always, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, yo, what's good? You already know who this is. Your boy King P, Bodega Box in the building. Ring Gang Radio all day. Let's go. Nobody's banned from the Bodega today. Today's an all-inclusive day because nobody's pissed me off. So,
yeah, I know today was a great day. So yeah, I second that.
I mean, it was just a regular. I mean, it was a rainy day, but that was about it. Everybody else was fine today.
Hey,
so.
Well, basically,
you don't have to ban a nigga from the Bodega is a good day. I may have went too far saying great, but you know what I mean.
Well, basically, it was just a day where, you know, niggas was too busy for anyone to piss you off. You know?
Yeah. Sometimes you need that.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. And also, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, what's fly? It's your boy, Conscious Pod, aka the West Coast Avenger, number one contender, preparing for liftoff. Destination Ring Radio. Let's fly.
Yes, sir. Conscious pilot, you know, he stays elevated above the clouds, no turbulence. And last, but certainly not least, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hello, world. It's your boy, Rome Top 5, Ring Gang in the building, nigga. We here, nigga, again. What's up?
Yes, sir. Room Top 5, aka Chicago win, because he leaves these niggas in the breeze. So, yeah, man, you know, definitely, you know, we're gonna, you know, talk about our pound for pound list. But before we get into that, you know, we've had a certain fight that was just now officially announced with reputable sources now.
Talk
you know,
about it.
Oh, no caps, no capping.
Talk about it. Talk about it, nigga.
Yeah, of course. I'm talking about the fight now between Naya Monster Inoue versus Stephen Coolboy Fulton.
It's gonna be a lot of money on this motherfucker. I know that.
And it will be, you know, this will be Monster's debut fight at 122 for Fulton's 2 belts. Like, that is fucking, and, you know, that first of all, that type of, you know, going from that to someone who's legitimately a threat is admirable in this day and age. Like, you know, Monster, again, you know, there's all the credit. Monster wants to smoke. Like, there's no bitch in Monster. Like, he was like a huge
credit if he move up and knock Fulton out, because he moved up and knocked out Jamie McDonald. Motherfucker was like, no, that was a phantom punch. He didn't do this.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, you know, I've in previous Monster cast or whatever, I've talked about, you know, using Stephen Fulton as the barometer to Monster's greatness and how that should not be. You know, like I said, because it discredits both guys. Like, Fulton is a good fighter at 120. He's a good super bantamweight. He holds 2 of the belts. He's a dog. You know, he's a Philly fighter, man. You know. But to say that, you know, Monster can beat this guy, Monster can beat him, you know, and then just discredit what he's already done in 3 other divisions. It's like, no, you can't do that. You know, that's something, you know, people like I said, again, people got to educate themselves on Monster and like, why is he held in such high regard, you know, for a fighter. Never mind the fact that yes, he's fought sub 126, you know, but Monster, you know, Monster is a legit talent. Like, you know, he's a rare talent at that. And to the fact that he's actually doing this, and shout out to Fulton too, because Fulton is actually going to Japan for this fight. I mean, we all know.
Yeah.
And I seen the tweets that said, well, why can't it be on neutral ground? Why can't it be in the U.S.? Well, it's simple, motherfuckers. The U.S. has never has never really invested in the lower weight fighters under 126.
That's because Top Rank is a bunch of goofs that signed Inoue and didn't know what the hell they would do with him.
They almost wasted him away, man. That's fucked up.
Yeah. And Bob, Bob is just like, he signed him and it's just like he doesn't know what to do with him. But luckily, Monster does have a co-promoter in Japan that knows what to do with him. And then Fulton himself obviously signed with PBC and Al Heyman, and it's like, hey, we heard him. He was gonna fight Brandon Figueroa again for a rematch, which we were all on board for. Like we were all down for that fight. You know what I'm saying? But things fell apart, and Figueroa was going to another direction. But hey, Fulton's like, you know what? Let me leave my platform to try to get this bag, the opportunity. Because like I said, Japan, as always shown love to the lower weight fighters. Like that's how low weight fighters have traditionally made their money. In Japan or Mexico or any other Asian country or even England, like that's how they do. That's what it is. Simple as that.
Damn, I'm gonna bring up a name, bro. You remember Scott Harrison?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, crazy motherfucker. Yes.
Okay, yeah. His fights were entertaining though. Like.
Yeah. Yeah, that motherfucker was talented as fuck. Yeah, like I said, I mean, he gave one of the worst beatings I've ever seen to a fucking Pocket Rocket, Wade McCullough, man. Like,
did he? My goodness.
That was one of the worst beatings I've ever seen someone take without them getting KO'd. Like that's so underrated. In fact, I might even write that down. I might need to talk about that fight in the future.
Yeah,
but
we might have to go back. Yeah, we want to revisit that era.
Yeah, that was a frightening ass whooping he handed out to that guy.
Yeah, shout outs to the comments. Comments looking like they starting to pop early right now.
Android there, AOBZ, and a new one I'd never seen before.
I don't want to pronounce that wrong, so one of y'all do it.
I can't pronounce it.
The what?
Dia on G.
Dia on G.
Yeah, that's close.
Yeah, fuck it. Well, I mean.
Salute
unless you're gonna sound it out or something.
Dianji, nigga. It's Dianji.
Salute to you though.
Yeah, salute to you and your difficult name. But you spitting though, because like you're saying, at least they gloving up and ain't this diva shit. Motherfuckers just run into the fire, and that's what we want. Maybe the upper weight guys could fucking take note, and get this going.
If it ain't,
you said DY, just DY. I got you, DY. Right, cool.
And Fulton's bringing his 2 belts over, mind you. Like, that's some grandes cojones to do that, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's just funny too. People were just like, "Why can't it be a neutral site?" Well, like I said, basically in boxing, for guys that people would say, "Oh, it's all about the money." There's more money overseas for lighter weight fights than there is in the U.S. That's just simple as that.
Simple as that. Yeah.
And if it's not promoted those divisions more over the last 15 years, and you wouldn't have this problem.
Yeah,
exactly.
If it's not 130 plus, if it's not like 135 and up, it's not. It don't hit the same out here for whatever reason in the U.S.
Yeah, I mean,
barely 126.
Yeah.
I mean, in the past they've tried. I know me and LB have talked about the bantamweight tournament that Showtime had years ago which was
Mares great. It was better than the Super Series.
Yeah. They've tried it, like I said, and they were all good fucking fights, but it's just one of those things. It's just like they don't put no more effort after that. Even after the fights they were all well received. Some of them were fight of the years. A couple of them were at least.
Yeah, some good fights in that damn Egbeko and Yanni Perez.
Yeah,
I might have to rewatch that shit. Both fights were good.
Yeah, Darcini and Perez was good. That's Darcini's last good win. It's like
Darcini and Abner Perez was a good fight too.
Oh yeah. Let's say, see, that's why I say America. Like I said, but America just never really put as much effort as it is like the overseas. So Fulton, like if you're saying like Fulton might Japan does not have a history of robbing fighters. And trust me, they're not like Germany back in the day. Germany was the worst.
Prime Germany.
Yeah, Germany used to piss, every time I used to watch on fucking StreamYard or some other watching a German fight or whatever, and I see a German fighter get his ass beat only for him to win by some ridiculous ass scores. I used to get heated, like repeatedly, over and over again.
I know people used to be like, but it's, you know, they'll point out an American robbery, but then we're like, yeah, but America gets it right too. Like, jeez.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
Japan,
Germany was like, at one point, Germany was on some like, it was one of those like type of neighborhoods where like, you know, you're gonna get robbed if you go down this street, and
yeah,
the whole country became that for boxing.
Yeah, like basically, if you didn't knock whoever you were fighting out in Germany, you was getting robbed unless the money was super long. You know, I mean, hell, even I mean, Oscar himself was even. I mean, in this case, like you have to be like an Oscar situation, you know, where it's like, wait a minute, I can't be losing to no damn.
Even if you got the KO in Germany, I would still be afraid they might change it. Like, oh well, he after further review, he phantom punched him in the head, so you know that's a no contest.
Facts, right? I mean, what was it? They tried to do that to Lehman Brewster.
Yeah, no, that was that one. The referee was on some fuck shit, you know. Like Lehman Brewster had to damn near kill that guy in order to make that guy quit.
You can't be fucking up no heavyweight fight, like
yeah.
That's consequences, repercussions. You talking about niggas like 6'3", 250, like
that's some Mercer Morrison,
right?
Like some Mercer Morrison shit.
Yeah, like it was like Germany was bad, but Japan doesn't have that because, like I said, Japan for the most part, I mean, we all like. I love their presentation of boxing. They present boxing for what it is. Like the fans are respectful. Like
they're too honorable as a people to really fuck shit up like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like honestly, like I mean, I honestly can't even. I mean, I'd have, if there was a robbery in Japan, like a super robbery, like anything that's like crazy. Like I'd have to really think about that, like hard to figure that.
I wonder if they can. Low key, actually, no. I'll find that out now when I watch when the fight happens. I'm sitting here wondering. I'm like, I wonder if they can finally cheer again. Because for the longest, like Japan put it in rules where like they're like when the pandemic started that the fans couldn't cheer. Because I would watch.
They have to wear masks and shit. Yeah.
Well, no, because I would watch New Japan Pro Wrestling and like. The crowd, they weren't allowed to cheer. Like they they could just clap, and that was it. And I'm just like,
that sounds crazy.
That's horrible.
We're gonna have to fix that. No, like y'all, like just like those other countries that be on, like, I no alcohol in the stadium or the arena. Okay, y'all got me on there. Okay, fuck it. Like that's horrible, but whatever. I respect it. Whatever. Yeah. But you can't cheer. I can't say yes, motherfucker. Like what? Like, nah, you.
Yeah, and I'm just reading Android. Fulton is. I'm just reading his comments. Fulton is actually more known in Japan than the U.S. Yeah, no, that's for sure. Like, yeah, like there was, yeah, that's absolutely true. Because I remember like his fight with Danny Roman, and you know, it was a good fight, but it didn't get no type of attention, you know, for it. And we remember the rare time that Japan robs their own fight, where Murata got robbed against Ndam. Like that was one of those things.
Oh my god, that was a horrible fucking robbery. Yeah, thank you for remembering that.
Yeah, that was one of them. Yeah, that was one of them weird robberies because you were wondering what the fuck does Ndam do.
Yeah, that's up there with like Augustus Burton.
Yeah, one. Yeah.
Yes, one. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So it's just like, I was just like, that was one of them weird. It's like, why the fuck would Murata loses 0 to Ndam? And like, why would they take? That means
it's such a one-sided fight.
Yeah, that means something bad must have really happened because you know Japan does have an element, you know, sometimes.
Hey man, look, like I don't know what those Yakuza niggas was doing, but.
Yeah, but clearly something went south, and you know somebody had to, you know, lose.
Somebody Tokyo Viced it up.
Yeah.
Wait, I see, and he also said his videos by Japanese YouTubers getting the most views. Like, yes. I'm trying to see who I saw some video on Twitter. Maybe it was Android who posted it or someone else, but you're seeing I can't remember what fight, but it was a Japanese YouTube video. I think it was Crawford. Yes, Crawford. Fucking Crawford fight. And they did up the promo and they made it look lovely. I was like, shit, they made Crawford look like Muhammad Ali in this bitch. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Damn, when America's gonna step up? Like, and you know what? The rest of you niggas, the Ring Gang, already be making dope fire content and highlights and shit. I'm talking about you other motherfuckers, not us.
Yeah,
the other content creators.
Yeah, the gazillion one of you motherfuckers out there. You talking about y'all?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy too. I mean, obviously with Japan, I know because they use, DAZN and also Amazon over there for their stuff like that. And I know every now and then, I know Android kind of he posts some stuff where like the Android, the Amazon stuff, the Amazon promos are some of the fights that they air, and it's just like, damn, why can't these other fucking platforms do this shit too? That air it. It's kind of crazy how that is.
There needs to be a whole rehaul of like the people at these companies. Like I think a lot of these people don't really love boxing like that.
Nah, yeah, definitely.
And then
or they become too jaded where they're too influential. Their jadedness is too influential. Like you could be jaded a little. If you've been watching boxing for over 20 years, yeah, you're gonna be jaded over some shit. But like you can't just keep down that path. Like you want the sport to get bigger, get better. Like get over yourself, nigga. Fuck.
Right. Yeah. And I wouldn't. And honestly, Fulton being more known in Japan is not. I mean, Fulton has a type of fights that that do translate well into highlights. I mean, shit. I mean, his title winning thing against Angelo Leo was a hell of a fight. I mean, he put dude in the hospital after that fight. That was one.
We talked about that fight. Yeah, I don't remember a lot of niggas out there making content about that fight.
Yeah, we talked about because I was fucking impressed. That was one of them. That was a dog fight. Like Leo tried to fight that style, but he just got broke down, and then he had to be taken to the hospital. Because Fulton was starting to really put his foot in his behind. That was one of them thorough fights. Yeah,
Fulton had to be on TV like 5 more times for y'all niggas to get hyped and get excited.
Yeah. Or either that, or just think, oh no, he's monster. Oh well, he's gonna beat the overrated monster, and it's just like, you should have been paying attention to what's in this division like now. Like you're talking like, so that's why it's like that's the shit that I can't stand. Like what I'm seeing right now with Fulton and Monster. It's not like two pound for pound type of fighters fighting. It's it's like, okay, who's gonna be the most overrated? Who's gonna beat the overrated Asian? Who's never fought a black fighter before or sparred a black fighter or anything.
Too many hardcore boxing fans are acting like goofy ass casuals, and honestly worse, because usually if you present a fight like this to casuals, they're not gonna be on the man, this guy's an imposter. I don't know.
There was also a lot of people think Fulton was ducking though too. You saw a lot of people. For now he's
fought Brandon Figueroa. Get the fuck out of here.
No, I know. I'm just saying people saying now it's a cherry pick because it's a guy in a new weight. Like my rule is like a Shakur Stevenson.
I don't know. I seen that tweet. I don't know who that idiot was, but he could suck a dick. He don't know the fuck he's doing. I'm just saying it. Fuck it. Like 2023. Like it's foot on next season. Like I can't stand some of y'all trash boxing opinions. So I'm gonna just fucking put it out there. Like I don't need to be friends with you motherfuckers. I got Ring Gang.
Boys,
you say some stupid shit, then yeah, we airing it out, nigga.
When boys watch too much First Take and try to become the next, mass.
Yeah, like dude, get some fucking good hot takes for once. Like if you gonna do this shit, get some real interesting hot takes. Like niggas just rushing report anything and put their trash ass spin on it, and I'm like sick of it. Like like some of you motherfuckers
which take are you talking about? The Fulton is picking Inoue because he settles into the weight.
Yeah,
that bullshit.
No, that guy is a clear troll, and he does that to be trolling. Like, but he's not trying to be taken seriously on.
But I've seen takes like that where, Fulton's been ducking until.
Yeah, there's been a lot of
until you heard it
bullshit takes.
Yeah, no, I just know the person that it's coming from.
I know for that particular tweet, that guy's a troll. But I mean, I just see terrible.
And that's the thing. I'm tired of motherfuckers getting so much attention for trolling. So you know what? Fuck that shit. Still, like, I don't care if it was trolling. Like, because niggas circle jerk these trolls, and it's like we're lacking real, honest boxing discussion, and then that's what people want. People don't want to be on these.
Trolls doing numbers out there. You see it.
But because motherfuckers just need to just stop feeding them. Like, I see some of the bullshit takes because people retweeted to show how bullshit the take is, or we talked about this before. It's just like
we did. We
just feel like we already beat back the old boxing media, and we got them chilling. I don't see that weak ass pound for pound list circulate no more like it used to. So it's possible to get rid of these motherfuckers. It's just you gotta stop paying attention to them and stop. You debunk all their arguments once. That's it. They on that bullshit. Stop fucking promoting it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm just reading DY's comment. Fulton has no choice: vacated or fight. I mean, I think he did have a choice, but I think, because I don't think any of his mandatories were even called, as far as I know. So it's just like,
yeah, he didn't have to fight even a
The
little.
mandatories want to see the fight.
No, he made it clear. Like Fulton kind of made it clear that like he was gonna move up if he didn't get the Fulton fight, because get the Inoue fight, because he's getting big. He's getting big. He's a big guy. I met him in person. He's not a small guy. So I don't even know how he's making 122 for that long.
He looks like at 130. He's a little old, 28.
I think he could be at 135. Be honest.
He could,
but he's not the same size as like the Haney's and the Shakur Stevensons.
He might be able to top out 135. We'll see. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he definitely top out at 135. But like a guy like all the niggas at 135 now, I'll see them topping out at 147.
A welterweight eventually. Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. Shakur Stevenson, that motherfucker gonna be at welterweight.
No, I think Shakur mentioned 154, but I think he's kind of been a little pushing it there. But I could see welterweight for sure for him.
Shit, by the time he get the damn 154, he gonna make it a new weight class. Niggas gonna be catch weighting 150.
150 even. 150. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm hyped for this fight. Like I said, there was only like maybe 3 fights for Fulton that I really want to see. Either Inoue, Figueroa rematch, or Ali. We getting Inoue. Hey, that's great for the sport.
Or Akmadalia for
MJ?
That's off his shoulder.
Oh, MJ, like, dude, I'm not even taking MJ serious. He's not even in the conversation.
That was never gonna happen. Listen, MJ is more likely to fight Canelo next than to fight a guy at 122, because that's how big he looks these days.
Yeah. This is something that I see Akmadalia fight on 2 occasions, like live, and like I say, dude could fight. There's no question about it, but I don't know. I know he got injured, but dude should be like running towards this unification. I don't know what his problem is, but yeah.
They'll just blame PBC, but this is what it is. I'm definitely happy for this fight. I'm just, it's like I said, it obviously it's gonna be in Japan, so it's gonna be like in the early morning. I don't know if it's gonna be on regular on a regular. ESPN Plus picking it up.
ESPN Plus.
I just hope it doesn't fall through. Please, boxing gods, give us this fight. Don't let no fuck shit happen.
Yeah, no. I just hope. I'll wake up, or like I said, I have no problem waking up at 6 o'clock or in the morning to go turn the sun, start my day with a cup of coffee and watching a potential fight of the year. Like I want that. You know what I mean? And because now I work from home, so it's like, hey, watch the fade and then go do work.
It's hard for me. Sometimes I'll be able to watch the Japanese cards, but since it's been so quiet, like the Aussie cards, I can stay up for because the presentation's pretty loud. Whereas for some reason, I don't know, it's like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock my time. Shit, so it's like it's tough, man. But
I'll be up. I'll be like your pilot.
This one, I'm definitely. I'll be up for sure. I'll be drinking coffee all night. So I'm definitely.
Or being in the clouds all night.
I'd fall asleep eventually.
This is what's good for boxing. Hopefully we get. I know as the year. We're still like we're only 3 weeks into this year, so hopefully as the year progresses, we get more and more of these type of fights that that need to be signed, sealed, and delivered. Quote Stevie Wonder. You know what I mean? So like. Yeah, boxing, get on your dean, man. Let's make these fights, man. Let's make boxing great again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
But
we can have some real movement on these pound for pound lists.
Yeah, because I know a conversation between all of us was just like the pound, because usually, in previous years when we've done pound for pound lists, they were easier, to do than most. But this one was a little bit like we had to be like, okay, they fought once. How big, how significant was that victory, or how consistent were they? Because a lot of these motherfuckers were just inactive. It was weird. It was just like, someone had one fight and it was just like it was a good fight, it was a good victory, but we can't like move. It was like the movement was just kind of crazy how we had to do it this time around.
But we all end up almost having like similar lists. I think more than ever, like because I think we're both like I think not both. I think we're all kind of like over like the names that have been set in stone for so long, and it's a lot of the up and coming young dudes are just getting it in now, and it's like that's what the sport need. I'm tired of seeing pound for pound lists. I've seen motherfuckers be like, I don't know, Canelo's too low. I mean, 8 or 9. Yes, motherfucker.
Yes.
Like what the fuck? Like yes. The nigga lost like 9-3, 10-2, and then he fucking goes life and death with a motherfucker that motherfucker said he should have KO'd.
Right.
And he literally went like that. How you make the Golovkin fight so close after dominating the first 6 rounds? I'll never know. And I'm being honest, like that's the first time he officially beat Golovkin, and it was like damn. It
was like that's it. That's all you can do.
That's it. Like come on. So just a lot of shit. So I kind of want to. Instead of doing it where we each go off the each other's individuals list, we just gonna go number 1 through 15, and we're just gonna say who everyone has at number 1, yay or nay. We agree, we good. Then we go to the next one.
Yeah, that works.
It's cool with me.
I feel like we should start.
Switch it up.
I feel like we should start from 15 though to 1.
Yeah, we should start from 15.
Yeah, we could fuck with that. Like 15.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, LB, you want to start that shit off, bro?
All right, so 15, we got 2 votes for Tank, and then we got 2 votes for Golovkin, and I already know why it's like that.
Yeah.
Like the 2 fucking Golovkin fans would have this motherfucker at 15, and I don't really see a problem with it because
he does have 2 belts. He has 2 belts. Oh, he has 2 belts.
He has 2 belts. He had the best fight at middleweight in like the last couple years. Like,
yeah, I mean he's been he's had the best
Canelo
fighting for a while.
Yeah, exactly. And he made Canelo look old while looking old his damn self. So I don't have no problem with Golovkin at 15. Tank, I have no problem with that either, actually.
I mean, some people would think he should be higher, but of course, if you heard me ever rant about it, it's just like competition. Like, dude, Tank has the talent,
skill-wise,
but he needs to fight the right fights for him to actually. And that's why he's not on my personal list. I just need, if he fights the right fights, he can go up. But I just need him to actually.
If he fought the quote unquote right fights, he'd be higher for me.
Yeah.
He'd be even higher.
Talent-wise, I mean, not many have the blend of speed and power, reflexes. I think the IQ, but obviously he don't have the resume. He don't have the, he don't have the scalps in the name.
And like, it's not. I mean, like, I don't think he has. It's not like he doesn't have a great resume. Although, I think I'm a little like easier on like him than like with like, oh well, those names are horrible. Because I still think
they're all
a good win.
Man, honestly, I like Tank resume more than Crawford resume. Be honest.
Ugh. Nah, I'm not gonna agree with you.
I think Isak Cruz is a good fighter. I think what I'm saying. I think some people overrate him, but I still think he's a good fighter.
Yeah, he's still quality. Hector Garcia is still quality.
Yeah, exactly.
His resume.
Leo Santa Cruz is quality because motherfuckers are so up in arms for Lee Wood to fight this motherfucker. So I don't want to hear that shit. So God damn it, man. Tank resume is decent. Like fuck it. Like if you want to say Crawford resume is better, it's only slightly better.
But I'm saying Mario Barry's ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? People think he's a super bum. I'm like, he's
ain't that bad. He ain't bad at all.
I won't entertain that. I won't entertain that conversation from nobody
because of the boss.
Dude, motherfucking Crawford going to retire with Victor Postol as his best fucking name.
We're getting into Crawford.
His resume is not that great.
Well, Porter's definitely his bit was. It's not Posto, it's Porter actually.
Nigga, everybody fought Porter. Goddamn.
Yeah, but only one person.
Who wants your best resume is yours? So your best name is 20 other niggas' best name.
Only one person stopped him. Yeah, that was Kenny Porter.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way: unless you're unless you're Kell Brook, you struggled with Porter. That's pretty much that it is. Like, you know, that's basically what it is.
Yeah. Whatever.
It's the truth.
Yeah.
I don't have to.
Not really. That ain't,
that's.
I don't think Thurman fucking struggled
I
with
was
Porter.
there, nigga. Thurman struggled with
Kell
Porter.
Brook struggled with Porter.
I was
Kell
there
Brook
too.
struggled.
Competitive fight, yes. Competitive fight. It was the fight of the year that year. Yes.
I had niggas arguing with me about. I was arguing with niggas in the fucking stands. I know it wasn't.
Dude, look.
It was
Bottom line, anytime you have a fight of the year candidate or a borderline fight of the year, there's going to be struggle involved.
Well, meanwhile, Kell Brooks boxed that nigga's head off, and
no one wants to see that ever again.
Nobody cares about. I forgot.
And nobody cares about. Where the fuck is Kell Brook now, nigga?
Well, he got ruined by Triple G. That's what happened.
Yeah, exactly. Number 15. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
and for the record, I just want to state that for me, with this list, my personal list, like I know we all like have it a little jumbled, but for me, it was kind of hard because after 12, 13 through like 18 were like jumbled that like I could have like interchanged them certain ways and like different ways, and it would have been fine. But it's
yeah. I feel like 12 to 20, like, you know, you could put names there that aren't going to be here. You know what I mean? Like I can see why Triple G's 15, definitely. Good to
hold on. What DY said? Hold on. Ouch. Agree with Tank and Crawford. Crawford doesn't have this great resume. Like, if you was to say, does Tank have a better resume than Keith Thurman? No. Does Tank have a better resume than Danny Garcia? No. Does he have a better resume than fucking what's his name? Like, you could keep going. Like,
yeah, Tank's still building right now.
Yeah, but I mean, he's getting up there in age. He needs to do something.
When's the last time Crawford fought someone besides Porter that was on the level of Hector Garcia?
Crawford is a 3-division champ and the real champ, not regular champ. He's got, you know, Tank's a 3.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, Crawford, I said before, Crawford
fighting goddamn foot soldiers and the putties.
Crawford is one of the few that actually has a Hall of Fame type.
He's a Hall of Fame career.
Yeah, he's gonna be in the Hall of Fame for fumbling the biggest fucking fight of his career.
Interesting comment by DY. Pound for pound list can't have same weight fighters in there if they aren't fighting each other.
And you know what? That motherfucker spitting. He does have a point.
Well, that's the reason why Tank's not on mine, because, you know, he did it in two divisions and nothing except for Alabi saying, "Oh, we're keeping it in house." Yeah. So,
and honestly, Spence is more deserving of being pound for pound than Crawford.
They all keep it in house. I mean, did we not forget the Bob father telling Haney to his face, "Oh, you signed with the wrong promotion, so you're not going to get these fights." And then when he signs to Top Rank, voila, he gets these fights.
Oh yeah, come here, we got you.
Anyways, next, go to number 14.
Oh wait, nah, we not going next until I read this fucking Android comment that's spitting game. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Bud and Tank have some similarities. Both are naturally talented. Both are explosive. Both have a deep skill set, and both right now have a questionable resume. Tank still has time though and can turn it all around this year. And Crawford, I guess we'll see. Now y'all niggas can go.
All right.
14.
So 14. So it looks like 3 of us have Taylor for 14, but P has Prograis. And truthfully, and Taylor is just because for me it's the dude is still like the lineal champion at 140, and he gave up all but one of his belts. But it's a shame though. The reason why he fell so much because his one fight was he should have lost it.
Yeah, he was at 6. Yeah. He was at 6. He was like, you know, probably 5 or 6 before that Catterall fight.
He was top 5 actually.
Yeah.
Taylor. We put. I mean, look, I don't like Taylor, but dude fought killers. So
he had a hell of a one.
Every time we talk about Josh Taylor, you make it a point to be like, "Yeah, I don't like Josh Taylor." So you know you like you give it a fair.
Dude is a POS, assessment. But his resume is I can't bash his resume for anything. I'd be stupid.
The World Boxing
so little fights.
Was it the World Boxing Super Series, right? He won that.
Yeah. But it's now. But Taylor though, because he took so much time off for whatever injuries, whatever. It's like he fell a lot because he gave up all his belts, and it's just like that's fight running back.
I mean, he's still undisputed, but that's disputed.
It's kind of crazy because last year this time, he people were literally saying he's gonna move to 147 and beat Bud. You don't hear that shit no more, or fight Bud, or even I heard people say he's gonna beat Bud Crawford.
Because Bud ain't on top rank no more, and then Catterall kept bouncing left hands off his head.
Yeah, exactly. So, and today it still hasn't been like officially signed with the rematch because it's been pushed back like 2 times already.
And after we seen that fight, we all knew Crawford would destroy Taylor, so that kind of ruined that.
Yeah.
But P, explain the prograde pick for you. I mean, for me,
I've always been high on Prograde. It was just a matter of him getting, and he had a good resume up until until the Taylor fight, and then after the Taylor fight, it's kind of been, a bit ho-hum. But now he's back, and he had an emphatic win over Zepeda, and he's a champion, and that was a dominant win. So I'm like, you know what? He's back on the list for me. But I can see why nobody would want. That was just me personally. I could see why people wouldn't want to put him back on the list just yet.
I mean, I have a spot ahead, so I feel you.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, and I say Prograde can just go ahead, but it's just now, like I said, this was one of those things. It's just inactivity, like Prograde. I mean, people got on Prograde for making these wild one-off fights. Like he'd go from PBC to Triller to Pro Bellum.
Marv Nation.
Yeah,
everywhere.
Prograde bounces around.
One more solid win one more quality win from being back pound for pound top 15. In my opinion.
Well, the thing is, nobody.
I honestly don't have no problem with King P putting them there.
I mean, Jose Ramirez.
We both put him there. I just put him.
I put him at 13. But Jose Ramirez basically ducked the shit out of him.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, that needs to be released. Like, people are kind of like this.
Twice. He ducked him twice already.
It's always a bullshit excuse, too.
About the money in the gate. I mean, bro, you're not that much of a draw. Now you're gonna fight Comey. Fuck out of here.
God, yo, say that again, please. Say that again.
I'm a draw. Yeah, maybe in your hometown, but you're not a draw like that. Where you might be the A side against Prograde, but not by much. If that's the case,
I don't think he is.
Honestly,
he's not really. He's not really.
Always going on about how big Jose Ramirez is, and I'm just like,
what?
Nigga, he don't get that though, bro. You know who's fucking sound like the crowd react to more than Jose Ramirez? Zerto Ramirez. and who has the better resume? Like, come on, dude, Jose's cool, but the ducking shit, nah, that ain't a good look. And this whole I deserve this much because I'm such a draw, and it's I'm tired of hearing that shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're not just.
You want a chance at the belt, or you want to just avoid it by using that financial excuse? Some bullshit. Because he could have had. I thought it was gonna be against Zepeda. Was it gonna be against Prograde for that before his wedding thing?
Yeah, the wedding thing is whatever, but it's good do because
he was still using that wedding shit for an excuse too, which was lame.
Well, funny thing too, because I think he was waiting for Zepeda, and then when Zepeda got, he lost, and he was like, "Oh no, I can't, I don't want to deal with that."
The whole shit, I don't even want to see Jose Ramirez's name ever even touch a pound for pound list. Honestly, I don't think it ever will.
Yeah, it shouldn't. Dude has a lot to go on to be, try to be great. So yeah. Fuck Ramirez.
It's just something about that shit rubbed me the wrong way.
140 is too deep and too good to worry. I mean, Ramirez is literally, top 5, top 6 just based off everything. But it just moves too fast of a division. Fuck it.
Exactly. I just don't like the vision is too good to act so bitch made. Especially when you're one of the top names and you have a quality resume. That's why it's just kind of weird.
Tio, I understand, kind of being reluctant on it.
Tio, look, if Tio don't want to fight Prograde, I ain't gonna complain. I'm not gonna do it. I get it, Prograde, but honestly, you did duck fucking Arnold Barbosa Jr. Fuck that.
He did.
If you afraid of Arnold Barbosa Jr., please stay away from Prograde. Please.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even when the boxing game come out. Don't even pick Prograde, nigga.
That would ruin. I mean, I straight up. I can't see how that doesn't ruin Tio. Tio would get stopped brutally in 6 or some shit. I don't know. It'd be bad.
Get outboxed first. Right hook to death. Shit. All them. Sandor Martin, low key, really made him look bad.
Of course he did. Yeah, absolutely.
If that fight was if that fight was just a fraction more entertaining, motherfuckers would be still talking about T.O. got a gift. But we all just kind of like, yeah.
It was boring. Yeah.
It was boring. The fight was too boring to complain about being robbed.
Well, because the Crawford fight was going on at the same time, so luckily the Crawford Evan Asian fight was a little more entertaining to watch. So.
I don't mind a good heavy bag performance.
Yeah.
All right, let me go on to number 13. So 13, we have basically myself and LB did Kazuta Ioka, and he's honestly he's probably the more underrated fighter because, like I said, dude has been putting in a lot of work in the lower weights, like a lot of work, especially at super flyweight. You know, last year he had the Dani Nietes win, which he beat the shit out of him. However, though, the Franco fight, though, I mean, it's up to, I actually did see it finally. It's up to, some people, it was a draw. Some people think that Franco won. I think a lot of people think that Franco won that one. And of course, that was supposed to be a big unification.
To be honest with you, because I had Ioka on my list last time around. That Franco fight was the reason why I dropped him from my list, because he just looked really old in that fight and not very good. And it's almost like his best days are, behind him, and everybody else, all the other people just perform better. So I just had to, some people do better. You got to bring them up, and then other people, you got to, just bring them down. So. Yeah,
he's still model consistency, and like I said, I think dude, that's why, obviously, dude's not going to get any higher than that. If he had beaten Franco, then then he might have got up maybe one more.
I still got to see that fight, yo. I got to find the link. I still ain't see that fight. That's why I gotta. But I heard it was a draw, so I was like, and I was hearing, he was started off Franco won, a Franco victory, or they kind of bent over a little backwards to give a draw, but I wasn't hearing like robbery of the year type shit.
Ioka started off strong, and then Frank, it was a matter of Franco starting late. If Franco would have started earlier and not just sat there and get hit clean, he would have won that fight. But Franco kind of lost that fight more than it was a draw.
Right. So, but it was, to me, it wasn't enough to really.
But hold on, if you felt Franco kind of lost it, wouldn't Ioka still be on the list?
No, I'm saying Franco, it should have been Franco lost the win. Franco didn't lose. I'm just saying Franco kind of bullshitted around and ended up because of his mistakes, ended up getting the draw instead of getting the actual win.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can feel that. Yeah, you gave a draw effort and got a draw, nigga.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, that makes sense. What we said about Japan being honest, they don't be trying to rob niggas like that. They're like, you know what? We were going to give it to you, but damn, he's trying a little fucking harder.
And then I know P, you had Estrada at the 13th, and Pilot had Prograis, which we had previously discussed. I can see. Why'd you put Estrada at 13?
I put him at 13 because I the last time we did it, I almost kind of just didn't want to put him on the list because the inactivity and all that, and the
right
and the quote unquote win that he got. But yeah. I gave it to him this time around because he still has the resume and the win this time. He had a more win, an actual win this time around. So you know what? Fuck it. I'll put him on the list. So yeah.
Like I say, because if he had lost, because I know Estrada, I think Estrada was my number 15.
Oh, I was listen. I was waiting for a reason to debo him off the list. So.
Honestly, he did enough not to even breathe on my list. I still had him losing the Chocolatito. That fight could have that could have been the fucking Ioka Franco fight y'all niggas was talking about. That could have been a draw. That was nowhere near some decisive. Look. I'm tired of these fucking Mexicans really only winning 6 rounds, going life and death with motherfuckers against older guys that been putting their foot in their ass. Canelo, Estrada. So fuck that. Nope. Estrada ain't won a decisive fight in a long ass time against a top opponent. Even the fucking career mode nigga was there putting his foot in his ass.
He was, yeah.
Like, nah, get that motherfucker off a goddamn top 15 list. That nigga been getting all these goddamn gifts. That nigga get more gifts than fucking Katie Taylor. I could have said Canelo, but no, Canelo. You know how that ended up, but
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
I mean,
like,
I have Estrada as number 12. I mean, the fact that he did beat. I mean, I did think he actually beat Chocolatito. Like, Chocolatito, he made Chocolatito look old, and I think Estrada did beat him
for only half the fight. Like, that's my thing. It's like it's not even a fucking decisive, clear. Like, dude, for his age, his momentum, and how they hype up Estrada. He should have, dude. Him and Canelo should have beat the shit out of these guys.
I'll be honest with you. I actually had that fight a draw, but I'm not going to
see what I'm saying.
But I'm not going to complain about Estrada getting the victory. So it is what it is.
It was pretty drawy.
It was a drawing type of fight that could have gone either way, whoever you prefer. And I feel like Chocolatito, like he came back and made the fight and. Fuck it, like Estrada, you just keep getting these goddamn decisions. They trying to keep making this motherfucker a fucking all-time great. I just get tired of them robbing Chocolatito. Like fuck this nigga. Talk about something else. Let go. Next number. What next number?
and that's 12. And like I say, I mean, I already explained my Estrada pick. P, you had Shakur at number 12.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then
I had Shakur.
Yeah, and then LB, you had Tank at number 12. So
yeah. And we already talked about that, but I feel Tank talent, all the intangibles he possessed, and he'll definitely go higher on this list if he has the year he should have. I think Hector Garcia is an underrated win.
It'll age well, you think? Maybe.
I don't know if it'll age well, because I don't know how Hector gonna respond. Because I didn't like his approach to the Tank fight.
I'll tell you what, that win will look. I mean, I don't know if it'll look better, but I think that I'm already saying that I think Hector's gonna beat the winner of O'Shaquie Foster and Vargas. So that'll look even better for Tank later on when he does.
Age well, yeah. Like his Pedraza win age well, but that's still probably his best win, maybe.
Yo, it is his best win.
It probably still is the best win, yeah.
But he collecting a little more, I can see 12. Look, if Progray's at fucking 13 for y'all niggas, and there's Progray on the list, and he been inactive, it's like Tank deserving, but I don't think he has to do a little more to get past 12 for me. That's all.
And shouts out to Ring Gang Radio because I'm glad to see no Loma at all on this list.
We kept it absolutely real about that.
Definitely not Loma on this fucking list. Like I at least Estrada's getting some robberies in his favor, but like Loma, like you're not even fighting the top niggas to get them robberies like that. So. Nah.
Yeah, I'm just doing I'm just reading Andrew's comment. Yeah, no, Andrew agrees with King P about Ioka on the decline, and he's been living too good. And Bethaniel, checked in.
Salute, brother.
Salute, Beth. What it do? I think it was salute Henny God Slick. I think did I?
Yeah,
Henny tapped in. He checked in with the gods.
Oh, okay. Salute Henny God. Salute everyone else out there listening around the world. I mean,
So I mean, with Shakur being at number 12. Shakur. I have him higher though, but I mean, I don't see. But where Shakur is right now, I think it's just because. The last fight, where he kind of lost his belt on, because I know that might be a reason why he might be a little bit lower for UP.
What's up?
But
why you having that 12?
Yeah, the losing the belts on the scales, and just other people. Just I don't know. I could have put him a little higher, but it's one of those things where it's like the lack of separation there, like kind of makes it hard. It's like this.
Is it me
interchangeable at that point for me?
Is it me between Haney, Fulton, and Shakur? It feels like it's like 9 through 11 or 12. It's interchangeable for those three. I feel like to some degree.
You know,
like they should be top 10, right? But it's like one of them kind of has to be 11 type of thing. You know what I mean?
In a way, but really, I see it's the dude who has to fight in a way, because he's the only one who has the real like unclear. He has his Mayweather Castillo
the figure fight. Yeah, because I mean, we all 13 of us. I mean, 3 of us had him at number 11, right?
for Fulton.
Yeah, for Fulton.
Yeah, 11. We both have Fulton, and like
I got him I got Fulton at 11 too.
Yeah.
King P goddamn Bob Taylor is so hot. Damn, what the fuck was King P smoking making this?
Like on the come up. Fulton.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say on the come up, Fulton beat Blue Nose, Adam Lopez, and Josh Greer. You know, he took their zeros early on when they were all prospects.
That's what I'm saying. Like Fulton's resume is like when he came up like a B-side. Like they did no favors for him, and he beat a lot of these guys. Like
Josh Greer and Adam Lopez, like your first 15 fights and winning.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. Like Fulton, like I said, I have no problem with him being top 10, top 15, anywhere on the top 10, 15 list. Like he's just like I wouldn't argue against it. Just me personally, like to get into the top 10, he either has to beat in a way or he got a damn rematch Figgy and beat Figgy.
Or unify.
Clearly to me.
Or unify his or be undisputed.
Or unify or get another fight of equal value. Because then it's like you can't deny it. Then it's like the Figgy fight is more just like a bad style and a hiccup. But at the end of the day, he was still competitive and it was still a good ass fucking fight, close fight, whatever. So you can't ding him too hard. And that's why I'm just saying all that, because I don't want people like, damn, nigga, you sound like Fulton. I praise Fulton all the time. Like, matter of fact, I recall picking Fulton for that fight.
Yeah, with Fulton, it's just more like just needed because he only had one fight this year and it was against Danny Roman. So it's just like, which is
quality, but we all know Roman was kind of past it.
Yeah, but it's hard to move
out. He beat the crap out of him though. He has the most definitive win against Roman, and I say that, and I mean that when I say that.
Got the most battle-torn, worn-out version of him as well, and I mean that as well.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, we all.
I mean, this is the thing. Like, y'all don't turn this into a Jamal Charlo Derevyanchenko discussion.
I wasn't going to.
Oh no, I'm just saying because there's some nigga might pop up in a comment and be on that shit. Because that's the type of shit you're looking at, really. It just Roman was actual fucking elite world level champion type shit.
He sure was.
So of course, it's still a good win. I ain't shitting on it, but I'm just being real. Like,
yeah, I think
at the end of the day, Fulton is still. If you have him in top 10, you won't get no fucking argument from me. It's just me personally. If you don't see him in my top 10, it's because of that.
Mine is just I just wanted to make the Roman was if there was like another quality win or something like that, he probably could have pushed past. Maybe in my case, Shakur for number 10. He probably could have been. He could have probably been in the top, or probably pushed back a couple other opponents.
All right, well, let me ask you: if he beats Fulton, how high does he leap?
Who beats Fulton?
I mean, if Fulton beats Inoue, I mean,
nigga, he might be top 3.
He's in my top 3, actually.
Yeah, like Usyk, cool. Like, what the fuck? Like, so you see my fucking top 3.
Yeah, if
you beat the number 1 guy, motherfucker, you might be number 1 because Fulton's resume is good enough where if you put him at number 1, I shouldn't hear shit.
I wouldn't put him at number 1, but he'd be somewhere in my top 5 at least.
Yeah, because personally, and remember, it's also how you win. If he gets the same type of Figgy win over Inoue, he ain't getting no fucking top 5 from me.
He'll get 6-7 type, like
he'll get like maybe 9.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If he kicks Inoue's ass and dog walks him and dish rags him, he's top 3 or he might be number 1 for me. This is fucking the monster we're talking about. This isn't just somebody that's just been decisioning niggas to death. This is somebody who's been beating the fuck out of everyone.
Destroying people, man.
destroying people who never been destroyed. Like, dude, that would literally be one of the best wins in boxing in like the last 5 years.
Yeah, easily, definitely.
And I'm talking about, and we're assuming if Fulton really beats his ass, and it's a clear. I don't care if it's a 115, 113, as long as it's clear.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. If he's lower than top 3 from after beating Inoue, then I don't know what the fuck to say.
Yeah, no, but yeah, but like I say, but Fulton now at least for the ones that are like we have between 10 and 15, definitely has a clearer path to really break through the pound for pound list. With his next fight. So we'll see how that goes. For number 10, I know me and Pilot got Shakur, P got Haney, and then LB, you got Canelo. You dropped the head.
Yeah.
LB,
yeah, he had motherfucking 10.
Explain, bro.
I think I explained earlier, but for the newcomers or anybody else listening or anybody who fucking love Canelo, Canelo got his shit pushed back by a 5-1 underdog.
Yes, sir.
And he really wasn't competitive. He caught a Austin Trout, Miguel Cotto ass whooping.
Yes, sir.
Like, that's how, like, I'm surprised he didn't run out the ring in embarrassment. The only thing more embarrassing is the judges who literally tried to give Canelo the fight and couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so after that, you gotta remember, you dick sucking fucking stands out there was talking all this shit about oh man, Canelo, man, you don't need to see Triple G fight the third fight, man. He gonna beat Canelo. He gonna beat, man. Triple G's old. He's like 55. Like him and Luis Ortiz grew up together. Like whatever. Y'all niggas had jokes. Y'all was talking shit. The dude comes out there looking like, okay, all right, Canelo, you look like you might, put this old nigga away. Like, all right. And then it went to, okay, I don't think you're gonna put him away. Wait, hold on. God damn, like, fight back, nigga. Get off the ropes. What the yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're on unanimous agreement, 115, 113.
Yeah.
There was nothing about Canelo in 2022 that screamed anything higher than pound for pound top 10.
That's also true.
And if you said that's also what?
No, so that's true. That's also true. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, thank you. So with that said, if anybody, I would love to hear a detailed argument. Bring out PowerPoints, bar graphs, pie charts, all of that shit. And let me know why the fuck Canelo should be pound for pound higher than top 10. Because he just basically gets that because he's undisputed at super middleweight. And trust me, if he doesn't fight Benavidez, Plant winner, or someone else that's of quality at 168, and I don't care if he beat Plant already. If Plant beats Benavidez, you better fight that motherfucker again.
I mean, Benavidez is WBC interim, and Morel's Reggie WBA.
We all know who he's going to be fighting in next time around. It's the great Jack Ryder. So John,
and yes,
Ryder.
He will still be pound for pound number 10 when he finishes that exhibition.
Yeah,
when he's done playing UK career mode for the third time.
Mm-hmm. Well, this would be his first fight in the UK, but I know what you mean. He'll be fighting, the Euro.
Nigga, he literally, okay, look, Canelo had a British friend on his block that had the Super Nintendo before anyone else. So he's always at that nigga house. So like he's been on career mode. Now his British friend went back to the UK for summer and invited Canelo over there. Same shit. This is exactly what this is, motherfucker. All he did was just follow the niggas down to where they come from.
Right, because Canelo right now is still waiting for Bivol, and after seeing who's Bivol's got to face next, and it's just like, yeah, I gotta do Ryder because Ryder's there, and he earned his shot, he's interim belts and all that stuff. So Canelo has to either face him or probably lose or get a belt gets taken away, and Ryder becomes an actual champion, which God forbid. So it's like
Ryder momentum
that'd be
is
wild.
not the greatest.
I mean, Canelo's been on a. I mean, he's been in his boxing profession for 20 years. He might be on downward slope. We don't know, but
No, he looked so bad against Bivol and Golovkin. He had to bring up an excuse. He had 3 fights. He had to bring up an injury he had 3 fights ago.
Yeah.
Nobody forced him for Bivol and Triple G. You went that route because you didn't want to have an all action packed fight in Texas with Charlo or a fucking Latin showdown in Cali with Benavidez. You took the easier fights
and
you cherry picked, and that's what happens. And you fought the same month as Katie Taylor without a heavyweight on her as her main event.
Yeah, well, she lost. Fuck her.
Yes, yeah, they both lost, but who got the decision?
Right.
But I rest my case.
Yeah,
and call being vegan didn't work out.
it sure the fuck did not.
So yeah, all these excuses, like Canelo definitely don't need them to be higher. Like, if y'all niggas want beef, fuck that. Like we're beefing out. Like y'all niggas, we'll throw hands over this one. Fuck that. Like nah.
For the record, I still have Canelo where I had him the last time, but he's treading on dangerous water where depending on the fight he takes this year and how he performs, he could get dropped like a rock. Like very
dude, to have him over fucking Bivol is directly over Bivol is criminal. Bivol literally cleared out his country of top fighters at that weight. And you got the audacity to have this nigga below Canelo.
Directly below him in this one, but
yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, like I usually be Pilot or P. Is it PJ? That's the other niggas done had like lists, but I don't know. It's King P turn this time.
No, it's fine. I understand that. Honestly, I mean, he was. Bivol had a dominant year last year. It's probably because I wasn't that high on Zerto, but he still beat the shit out of him. But I'm like, whatever. It's
right, there
Zerto.
was a clear case of separation.
Yeah, no, but the clear case of separation got him bumped up on the list. So, but I can understand. I absolutely understand putting Bivol above Canelo. Honestly, the undisputed at 168 is like literally the only thing that's keeping him at the same spot that he's at right now. But he'll get dropped this year.
See, honestly, that's the only thing keeping him top 10 for me.
Yeah. Same thing, Bivol. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Bivol. I think Bivol is the same spot from last year for me. Like, he hasn't.
But at least you have him over Canelo. Like, damn.
Yeah,
That
Canelo.
old school. Like he was like, nah, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I had to put. And me. I might be the quote unquote.
Oh, should even Pilot, yo.
Even though I'm the quote unquote resident Canelo fan on here, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to put the ball over Canelo.
I think he said, fuck that. Like, no.
Yeah.
Wow. How the owner trying to get banned from his own store? Like, nah, nigga, no, let this nigga back in. Like, he cool. He just one of them Aki sandwiches just ain't go down right. Like, he'll fix it the next time. We'll do another pound for pound list in the summer. Hopefully we can really.
At the same time, Canelo was number one for many before the Bivol fight. So
I mean,
those niggas ain't fuck with Inoue. That's why.
I'm being completely honest in that I'm giving Canelo the benefit of the doubt in with certain things. But like I said, this year it's his year to either shit or get off the pot.
No, and you know what? You being honest with that, I can respect it because, like, you do have a point. Like I can't really argue against that because that is real shit too. So I feel you. It's just directly above Bivol is just like kind of like getting that feature in the nigga. You tell the nigga to shout you out and he don't.
Yeah, I mean, Pierre, I feel you on the shit get off the pot because for the number 9, the number 9 I have for number 9 is he has the biggest drop from my last year's list, which is Terrence Crawford. I think the world of him. I said Mitchell Ford.
You dropped him lower than I did.
But like I said though, I have to keep it real. Like if I don't keep it real, because his only fight this year was Avanation, which and I of course. It is what it is, but it's like I can't keep him like the other fighters I have above him. I can't justify him being number 1. It's like no, like you can't. I can't do that. Like I had to drop him way down, and I'm just hoping that maybe this is like a temporary thing for him. Like either he gets his shit together in 2023 in terms of like that, because it's like someone with his type of with his accomplishments shouldn't be really 9, but it's I have to he didn't do anything this year compared to the other fighters, so I had to drop him at 9. And I know P, you have Bivol at 9, and LB, you have him at 9, Crawford at 9 too, which is kind of surprising.
I'm sorry. I had fun putting 9 and 10 on there.
Yeah, I know.
Get off your 32. Get off your 32.
And then Pilot, you have Haney at number 9.
Yeah.
I think out of all the Haney, I think I have Haney probably the highest. But
shout out Chris Brand. Shout out to Chris Brand. He said Shakur, Ennis, and Bam will be on top these lists in 3 years or so. Hey, they just might be. 3 years is a very long time, especially in the boxing world. Everything can change in 3 years.
That's a career right there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely things can change. I mean, because I think if I look at my pound for pound list of maybe like 2 pound for pound lists ago, I'm pretty sure it's completely different.
A pound for pound boxing list are like making a list of the top running backs in the NFL. 3 years, that list is not going to be the same.
Right? Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but that's why we always we do ours like every 6 months or so, like mid-year and end of the year, because those are times we think that's enough time for at least boxing. There's gonna be some sort of shift among the fighters
because the sport moves too slow. Like if you wanted to do it one more, you would have to do the pound for pound list every 4 months. That's the best you could do, but like it's like we're not pressed like that, so twice a year it is.
Right, exactly. Unless there's a whole bunch of activity and a whole bunch of upsets or a lot of title movements, or these guys are fighting at least 2 or 3 fights a year.
You need a November 2019 type of month for us to just break it out and be like, hey, fuck that, yo. Hey, yo, Pat, you got that text? Yeah. You need to do a pound for pound update. Like, real shit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
If you've been following boxing for a while, November 2019 was like a fucking year.
Crazy.
That whole little October, November that time.
Yeah. But that's why it made doing this pound for pound list for this time around just a little bit more challenging than usual. But with Crawford, I'm just like, he needs to. I need that undisputed fight at 147. Like, you beat Spence, you go back to number 1 on my list. So, but other than that, like, you have to drop now, because I can't justify you being over others that have done more. But hopefully it's temporary. Let's see.
With his career, I doubt it.
We'll just have to, boxing gods, you just never know when they do stuff. Number 8, I know me and P have Canelo at number 8, and Pilot, you have Beterbiev, and LB, you have Haney. The funny thing is too is Canelo, it just dropped so much because, like I said, you can't, as LB said, you can't have this type, you can't be comprehensively beaten by Bivol and then struggle to beat a fighter that much older than you that probably has just as much wear and tear like he did and gas out like that.
You got 24 rounds of reference.
Right, yeah. Canelo, that was not a good year, and just the fact that he's still the undisputed 168 champion keeps him at top 10.
I mean, I also thought that he decisively beat Golovkin, so I gave him props for that. So
yeah, no, even
if he did kind of falter down the stretch a little bit, so
a little bit.
I mean, 115, 113 is still decisive, of course, but 115, 113 against Golovkin in 2022. I don't know. That's just not.
Hold on.
That's just not something to be proud about, and still like losing like the second half. Like, I mean, because we're looking and analyzing pound for pound. We're looking at analyzing performances too, not just resume, not eye test, everything.
Yeah,
Canelo literally in you could say in 2022, Canelo literally only won like maybe 7 rounds of boxing.
that's true.
You know what I mean? Like you can't fucking fight twice, win 7 rounds of boxing, and really, you know, puff your chest out, like you know, like, yeah, I mean, like you pound for pound top 10, like, dude, like, and you didn't fight Benavidez. Like, Benavidez is fighting a plant that you already beat, which is still a good fight. We want to see that. That's a quality fight. We wish we saw that first, but like, you see what's happening here? Like, I don't want niggas to, if Benavidez happens to win, and that's a 50-50 fight to me, I don't want niggas to be like, oh, you beat up Canelo's leftovers, so, you know, you don't deserve a fight with Canelo.
Right.
Because it's been said before with shit. Yeah, so that's all I'm saying. Like, I mean...
Yeah, but LB, I know you have Haney at 8. Why do you... I mean, I have him, like I said, I have him higher than most, though. But why Haney at 8?
Why not? But no, honestly, because I've never seen Haney lose, and he is undisputed, and he had to go, you know, to someone else's backyard twice.
Yes, sir.
And he improved on the performance, and I think 8's decent for him, because Kambosos, he's not the best type of, you know, I would never say he's an A-level fighter, but he's a solid B-level fighter, but he has an A-level win.
Right.
To get that fight, you know what I mean? So
here's my thing real quick. I think, like, with Shakur and Haney, most people think Shakur would beat Haney, but Haney not losing the belt on the scales, even though he, you know, looking like, some people think he looks like he's like, you know, sunken dry for, you know, he should move up. He's still dedicated, and that kind of, to me, boosts him a little bit over him. Just like being dedicated and not, you know, being.
No, I feel you. I low key agree with that, but the only reason I put Stevenson ahead of Haney is because I think he has better. I think he has some better names on his resume. There's more
better scouts,
Herring and Valdez.
Yeah, but better flair. You know, more flair to that shit. You know, he got a little more. What's them shits? Pendants on his satchel or whatever the fuck. he got a little more infinity gems on his glove, my nigga. Yeah. So like Herring, and the Oscar Valdez. Come on, like.
He outclassed Valdez bad.
For me, I'll just say with Haney, I probably would have put him higher if he did like if he fought someone else other than Kambosos the second time, because at that point you're just beating a dead horse. Like at that point,
right? But in this case, it was just Haney having to actually go through with the
and that's no fault of his own. I'm just saying at that point, when he was beating up Kambosos the second time, I was basically I was basically the kid in the Simpsons that's like, stop it, he's already dead.
He's outclassed him, yeah. And I mean, you know, he only got JoJo, Lennar. I mean, would you guys
Linares,
give
him?
Yeah, JoJo and Linares ain't really.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, Tank's a little older, but Tank got a better resume than Haney. You know. Honestly.
Yeah, but people always shit on Tank resume. So
because he's older, he's about 2-3 years older than Haney. So you know.
Like if we be honest, like the Lomachenkos and the Valdez are the best two names out of all these little niggas, and that's including Ryan Garcia, Teofimo, Haney, Shakur, all of them. William Zepeda, that whole young crop of dudes right there. Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez and what's the other name I said? Those are literally the best names out there. So Oscar Valdez, those are the 3 best wins you could have out of that whole group of fighters.
Right.
And that means something. So like Stevenson, I gotta give you credit for that, for having one of those names. And Haney, you beat one of those guys who beat one of those names. and you're undisputed. And you had to go through some shit, like, and you know, he had to do what he had to do, so he need to give props for that.
Right.
You know, he's done enough for number 8 for me, and I think Stevenson being number 7 is, I mean, if someone decides Haney should be above Stevenson, I won't hard disagree, but as long as you got him top 10, both top 10, I'm cool.
Yeah, I have Haney and Stevenson both in my top 10.
I agree with Android because, you know, about Haney being pressure tested, because I mean he fought like as a young cat in Mexico, probably be like 16, 17, so he was used to, you know, a lot of aggressive fans, I'm sure. So
yeah, I mean, yeah, Haney is basically Creed 1, you know what I'm saying? You know, take it over. You know,
he's used to like different circumstances and situations he got to overcome on the road, anywhere, promoters, is that like he's willing to just say yes, get it done, and he usually gets it done by like dominating a guy. Like, yeah, you could say, you know, Jojo Diaz got some rounds off of him, and Linares hurt him and took a few rounds, but other than that, he's won clearly against everybody. Like,
yeah,
no one can say they beat Haney's ass.
I mean, I said that he won. What's his name? Kambosos won less rounds in 2 fights last year than Jojo Diaz did in 1 fight against Zepeda.
That's also true.
That's facts. Shit, that's so fucking true.
Yeah, and of course I was there for the Jojo Haney fight. Like I said, it was a hell of a fight to watch live, though. It was damn good, you know. But yeah, Jojo, you know, was up for the challenge, though. So yeah, that was definitely a good win for him.
Yeah.
Let's see. So number 7, of course, I have Bivol. I think Bivol was the one for me that didn't change because, yeah, I mean, Bivol had a damn good 2022. You know, whipping Canelo and then, you know, taking 0-0. No fault of his own, like, you know, but it's just like, you know, just again, you know, just gotta him do more because he's held on to his version of the light heavyweight title since 2018, since HBO was on there, like, you know, so HBO was on, like, he's held that belt for a while. It just seemed like now, and, you know, for the longest time, you know, Bivol was just fighting a lot of mid opponents, and like I said, you know, the one actually came within 2 points of actually, you know, coming close to actually probably beating him with Craig Richards. You know, it's like, you know, that was a close fight. Bivol won it, but it was too close for comfort for someone of his skill set. But yeah, the Bivol fight thing, I think, showed everyone that, yeah, he's a quality fighter. But now it's just going to see how he's going to move in 2023, because obviously Canelo wants to rematch, and then we have Better Beef, you know, who's, you know, obviously Bivol Better Beef is the fight to make at 175.
Bob's right reluctant for it, you know. It seems like Bob don't want to make that fight.
Yeah,
because Hearn don't want to make that fight.
They don't want to make that fight. Yeah, they'd rather have him fight Canelo at 168. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels like 168 is like there's more money in that division. You know, because 175 is kind of thin. You know what I mean? Besides Bivol and Better Beef, You
Dude,
know,
this is the thing. Like 168 ain't really got the like. They got money, but that's if you make those fights. When they was giving, dude, how many times we gotta like bring out the Brinks truck for Canelo for him to turn down difficult fights? Like, what Andre said in that interview, like they offered Canelo 40 mil for Undisputed at 160. He only needed one belt, 40. Like, oh my god, like, come on, son. Like, yo, what the fuck, like, dude, like, look, and how much money PBC offered him for Charlo and Benavidez?
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, like, get the fuck out of here, like.
Yeah, Canelo. Yeah, it must be nice to have all the options. Canelo can just be like, yeah, they back up the Brinks truck with this motherfucker, and it's like, yeah, no, no, thank you.
168 only seems like it's the money division if you take those money fights.
Right.
If not, then you may just stay your whole ass at 175 and let fucking Bivol dribble jabs all over you, all over the ring on your ass.
for 12 straight up UDU.
Or fight fucking Bitter D.
Yeah. And in a Better Beef too, I mean, I have him higher than most, and I know Pete Pilot, you have you had him at 8. I know 7. We talked about Fulton at 7, and I know Pilot, you have Canelo at 7, and LB, you have Stevenson at 7, which we just discussed. You know, and like I said, Bivol, Bivol is definitely talented, but I mean, obviously a Better Beef win would probably put him in the top 5 too, because and I mentioned before about Better Beef. Better Beef is probably the most dangerous champion in his division. Like, dude fades the faders. He's the only one on that list. Well, maybe with the exception of Monster. Him and Monster are the only ones that fade the faders like brutally. Better Beef is just scary with it. Monster's just like, it's quick and efficient. Better Beef is just like, yeah, his is just like
no matter how the fight looks,
it's like just make it stop.
It's ending badly.
Yeah.
It looks more vicious. Like for Marcus Brown, I felt so like I was like, God damn, he's getting beat up really fucking bad. So because once Marcus Brown fucking got once he got counted out, he just immediately went up.
Yeah, well, yeah, because he didn't want no more because he got broke up. That's he let Better Beef treat him like a heavy bag, and that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, and that's why I have Better Beef higher up, and we'll probably get to number 5. But yeah, no, Better Beef, like I said, dangerous guy. Like, I mean, it's a shame that he only had one fight this year, but he made he made that fight count. You know what I'm saying? Like, for what it was, because I mean, he unified in his lone fight in 2022. So, yeah, and brutally at that. So.
Yeah, against a fucking brutal puncher.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean that still speaks loudly to me. So it's like, you know what, this dude is, and he rules his division. So it's like, there's no way, and so that's why he got bumped up in my case.
So hold on, so we had number 5 then, right?
No. We were at number 7. We're going to number 6. Where Better Beef is 6 for Better Beef is 6 for King P.
That's respectable.
Yeah, and then I have Spence at 6, and Pilot has Bivol at 6, and you have Bivol at 6, LB.
Yeah, I think after he got to be in the upper part of the top 10, the upper lower half of the top 10 pound for pound list.
Mm-hmm.
He beats Better Beef, and if he dominates Better Beef, he's fucking probably top 3.
Right.
And he'll definitely go up on my list.
Right, and Spence for me, Spence actually dropped, I think, maybe a spot or 2 on my list. And it's just simply because the Ugas win, yes, it was a unification, and he did it. But unfortunately, that was his only fight in 2023.
That was his only fight in 2023 because somebody else decided he didn't want to fight in 2023.
Yeah, the motherfucker that's number 9.
Yeah, but but it's like, if you're not gonna fight, you gotta fight. But of course, he got injured, and it's just like, I can't. And there were some fights that I think did a little bit more than him, so I had to drop him a little bit.
There's a lot of motherfuckers did a lot more than him.
So I mean,
but nah, it's still respectable. Like Spence still, I think is worthy of being top 5, top 6. I mean,
wait a minute. Chris Brand, why is Lomachenko not number 1 on your guys' list?
he's trolling. He has to be trolling.
Yeah, you got me.
I know you're trolling. You in the wrong fucking place if you expected to see Lomachenko number 1.
Yes. No, this is the wrong place.
Wrong damn place. You're not in Kansas anymore, nigga.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
What's that? New York City. the salsa commercial.
But yeah, with Spence, it's just like, you know what? Like I said, if in 2023, if he faces Thurman, like we keep on hearing, that's not confirmed or something like that, and maybe that might go a step into actually bumping him up. And of course, I heard, I think we just Espinosa saying he's starting to restart the whole Spencer Crawford talks, but I'm just gonna let that shit play out as it is.
Just bring him the fucking Thurman fight already. Jeez. And
then more importantly, someone needs to really watch over Spence in terms of all these weird shit. That's this nigga, like his car accidents, having wayward children crashing into him and all this other shit. Like, there's only so many car accidents as this nigga can actually take before it starts getting affected. You know what I mean? Like, we got, hopefully, hopefully Spence, can get some good luck around that. It's like, start riding a bike or some shit.
He fights like once a year. I'm more of a Bud guy, but I'm a fan of both guys. There's no reason why Spence shouldn't be, higher on this list. He has talent, skill, to.
But yeah, hold on, wait, what? No, I just looked at your list.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that in a few. Hold on. Save it.
I'm sorry, King Pete. Thank you. Like, I'm thinking of the meme, like when you're like, let him cook, like, but you're literally like, nah, Jay, not yet.
Not yet. We'll get to that.
You can start the oven like 5 minutes.
But I mean, at least we're gonna get to the part of the list where motherfuckers deserve to be rewarded for having good fights. So,
right. Well, I mean, we're at number 5. I have Better Beef at number 5. I explained mine. P, you have Crawford at 5. Pilot has Spence at 5.
Yeah, and he's lucky I didn't toss him, because remember I had him at 3. I tossed him at 5, and he's lucky I didn't tumble him down even more.
Yeah, I guess I was the above one. I'm sorry.
See, it works itself out. You was like, oh, why'd you put Canelo directly above Bivol? And then I'm like, oh, but you put.
I mean, that's still bad, but it's like I felt like you kind of redeemed yourself, but by putting Spence directly above Crawford. Like, even though Crawford, I think it should be lower than top 5, number 5. But the fact you have Spence directly above him, I respect that. So, nah, we good, my nigga. We good.
Right. And then in 5 for Spence for Pilot is respectable, So, like, yeah, no questions.
I got Spence for 5, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's probably the same thing as, Spence got a fight.
Just one fight, quality opponent. That's annoying as fuck on Twitter, but whatever.
You gotta stop it for the first time in years.
Yeah. Still got wobbled and looked hurt and shit, but
vulnerable. Still. Yeah, that punch resistance is but that's something when he'll fight we'll talk about.
Yeah.
But so we're at like what, number 4 now?
Yeah, 4. I got Haney, and Haney was one of the bigger jumps for me because, like I said,
really high. Yeah.
That's the only person I really kind of disagree with.
But no, but it's your Pat. I only hear reason my fault, Pat.
But it's still top. He's still top 10 though, so I can't like yell at you or nothing.
Yeah, I mean Haney. I mean obviously undisputed, but just for the fact that Haney did at his age. Haney actually did what he did to actually get to the Kambosos fight. It's still. I mean, to me, speaks of like pound for pound. Like, dude really wanted it, and he did it at a young age. Like, the man rules his actual division.
like when you put it in perspective, he's basically the same age as Keyshawn Davis.
Yeah, basically. But Haney's been doing this shit since he was a teen, so it's like, I had to reward him because I know cause after all the shit that he went through just to even become undisputed champion, and then just to maintain it, like, you know what?
The email champ bullshit. It's vindication.
I mean, I feel you, but I kind of feel like you're doing what niggas do when they give light skinned chicks that extra pretty bonus. Like, you're like, yeah, man, like you look good, like you got the long hair and but fuck, you light skinned as fuck. Like, goddamn, I love this butterscotch complexion. Like that's what you're doing right now. But it's cool because Shorty look good. But I feel you, like, but that's what you're doing, nigga. But it's cool because Haney, if someone needs to overpraise, if someone needs to be overpraised in boxing for what they've been doing, Haney's that person. So I can't, with your explanation, I can't really fault you for that. So we good.
But it depends. I mean, obviously, Haney, as the Lomachenko fight's looming for him, and depending, and hopefully, it might be his last fight at 140, depending on things. If,
135.
Yeah. But and then let's see if we'll actually keep that rating. But you know what? But I was like, I think dude deserved a little stimulus, for it. So yeah, put him at 4, and he has the belts. He has, basically his how he got there. Like I can't deny him. But we'll see how it's 23 to go. See if he'll maintain it. Because
it's probably Loma next, and I'm hoping he can beat Loma.
I think we all do.
Oh.
I know P has Spence for number 4. Pilot, you have Charlo for number 4. And
I thought I thought I was fucking high on Charlo, but look, out of all y'all, I got him the lowest ranked number 4.
That's what you.
Well, we know who you high on, though, motherfucker.
We'll get to that.
Oh God, I know it's coming.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, Charlo. Charlo didn't move up that much for me, but
inactivity.
It's just the activity, and it's just like you just wanted. Charlo's one of the things. Again, one fight, a really good fucking win, but and truthfully, he could have fought again, but it was personal preference until then. Of course, he got injured, so it's just like it's unfortunate because Charlo could have really probably been fighter of the year had he had certain things went a different way, But I'm not mad at you for having him at number 4
this year, though.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. He's gonna knock out Kazoo in May. We'll see.
Oh, they already reposted. Rescheduled.
I don't know when it is, but it's probably gonna be around May or June time, probably.
Well, yeah, it depends because this nigga. It depends when his gets out of his surgery for his hand or whatever. So,
is what it is.
But either way, Charlo, like I said, we've been putting respect on his fucking name for a long time, for pound. Even when old media was kept, fucking things. Even when they still front on him.
No, it's called out. ESPN still don't even have them in the top 10 list. What the fuck?
It's fucking weird. Like the man's an undisputed champion in one of boxing's best division. Like what the fuck?
ESPN just broadcast fights
at
this point.
He gets number 11 treatment. What the fuck kind of weird shit is that, man?
Yeah. ESPN, they just broadcast the fights. Like, I can't take them serious on the pound for pound list or
I know, because
commentary even sometimes.
They be having Fury in their top 6 and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, they've been on some bullshit, and it's just like
I don't think a heavyweight deserved to be top. He has to unify. Like I get Fury.
Usyk, coming from cruiserweight, it's different.
Yeah, like the last heavyweight that I really had on some pound for pound shit was Vlad, and Vlad did it because he held a belt for 10 years, and he defeated 3 different WBA champions as well as a WBO and an IBF champion. So it's like
fucking survived eras.
He survived. Yeah, so you have to put him up there because the motherfucker was really doing it. Whereas after that one, you can't. Usyk is there because of his cruiserweight run. But it's other than that, a Fury or a Wilder or a Joshua, it's there has to be some sort of long term consistency or clearing out. Something
where it's it's obvious. Like when you say pound for pound, that heavyweight is one of the best boxers in the world type shit. Like,
right.
That heavyweight gotta have a Hall of Fame resume.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. You know what? That's cut and dry. Like,
yeah, and that's
if
what
you have a heavyweight on a pound for pound list, he needs to already have a Hall of Fame like resume. Like, he already got to be like, if he was to retire, he's first ballot Hall of Fame. Like, and there's no like maybe none of that. None of this Wilder shit that niggas be doing. Like, well, he has 10 title defenses. Yeah, against some sloppy joes, some,
some chop
some lunch ladies, some orderlies. Y'all call them heavyweights, but you get what I'm.
Yeah, that has to be. Yeah, it has to be for heavyweights to be under a shadow of a doubt. And like, shit,
my nigga hitty guy, yo. I hate it, Vlad. Matter of fact, I might hate all Vlads.
Hold up, Henny God. There will be no slander of Vlad Guerrero. So as long as you don't say you hate Vlad Guerrero, then we're good. The rest of the Vlads, we're okay. Hate away. But
this motherfucker was naming them like,
yeah.
Oh shit, damn.
But yeah, like that's like heavyweights. I mean, if a heavyweight's gonna come on this list, he has to really, really prove it. Like he has to put in that work. So we're at number 3. So I have Charlie.
And I have Better Be at 4. So
yeah,
I think he's deserving a 4. If he
well,
was to beat Bivol, he'd probably be number 3, and Usyk would be 4 because Usyk gotta do something after those Joshua wins.
I just realized, by the way, that Artur Beterbiev is he's breaking the AB curse, the curse of the AB, because Lord knows anybody with the initials AB is like, yeah.
Well, Beterbiev, he's Muslim. He don't eat that pork.
They're going out sad.
Yeah, like dude lives a Spartan life, and he does shit in the gym that even scares me. Like he does a lot of wild shit. That's which is the reason why he does get injured. Because he does a lot. He does the wildest exercises with some insane weight for a man of his size. Like that's like, and I was like, dude. I mean, I know that's probably how he has the type of power he has, but I think, dude, he needs to calm some of that shit down, because I think if Beterbiev loses, it'll be Beterbiev beats Beterbiev. Something wild will happen the day he actually loses.
Well, as long as he's keeping the AB name alive right now, and Alicia Baumgartner. So that's 2 of them keeping the AB name alive. Let's see which one messes up first.
Hey, hold on. We got AB coming up next month. The return. It's all good.
Oh.
The OG AB.
The OG AB.
The Godfather AB.
The Can Man's coming back, man.
Yeah, but he's also like the leader of the Can't Get Right AB. So
yeah.
He the founder.
Yeah.
Has there been any AB, maybe besides Azalea Banks, that can't get right other than like Adrian Broner? Like,
yeah, that fight is just like, if it happens, But Red Cash at least was interesting to a degree because Red Cash has a little power. But yeah, the Lundy, I'm good on that.
I mean, look, if Broner could just open up and get a good like KO, like if you can't KO Lundy, or damn, it's bad, it's real bad. That's a fact. But I think Broner, he needs to just look good in this fight. Like he needs to get a stoppage. To keep his name relevant. Like he can't get if you don't get a stoppage, he needs to have one of those damn ass whoopings. Even if it's a damn Emmanuel Taylor type of fight performance, that keeps him alive.
Man, he got to stop Lundy, bro. Come on, you got to get him to stop.
He does really need to. He does. Like he honestly does. But I'm just giving the least, because like it's like getting a draw. Like
yeah. See, this is like a retro, because back a decade ago, AB be on his list, maybe.
No, Broner wasn't really on any of my pound for pound lists like that.
The Ring had him at, I think, pound for pound number 6 at one point. I was like, wow.
Making some top 10 lists back then.
Yeah, the Broner's those days are long gone.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to Boxer Girl. What it do?
Salute.
Damn, I missed your show again. Respect. We gonna be on. We got like a couple more numbers and we be out. But but Lundy is and has been in shape. I hope so. I don't know the dude. I haven't seen nothing. So, but if he can make it a good fight with Broner,
no, he is in good shape. It's just a matter of
he hasn't been winning. That's the problem.
I saw that Davies guy from the UK knock him almost halfway through the ropes. You know what I mean?
We say that was on the Zonka. Yeah, he got brutally KO'd in that one. But he hasn't won a fight he hasn't won a really good fight in a while. So I that's why I'm just like, when I heard it, it's like,
maybe Broner's the right opponent for Lundy to put this in shapeness to use.
We'll see.
Moving on.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Number 3. So basically, number 3, me and P have Charlo at 3. Pilot and LB have Usyk. And like I said, again, fighters that both fought once a year, but they were good victories. Charlo's was better. Obviously, Charlo's was better than, I think, might have been better than Usyk's. In a way, so it's just like Charlo. Like I said, had he fought once more, it would, like I say, Duke could have probably been battling for number 1.
Yeah,
and for fighter of the year, depending who he fought. Like if he fought Zoo in December and won that, those wins are definitely.
He fighter of the year.
Yeah, over Bivol.
Because I will put that over
Canelo and Zerto
and Zerto.
Yeah,
because one of them is real good name. The other one's like a good quality strong name, but it's not. I don't know. I think Zoo is a better name than Zerto.
Oh, now that we're here on number 3, and I have my pick at number 3. I just want to say I don't even remember the guy's name. I don't know if he's listening, but I remember when we did the topic of my echo's like, who's doing that? Who's making my shit echo?
Nigga, no one is.
No, I don't even hear echo. No, I'll make my bad.
No. But I remember when we did the cast of what do black boxers have to do, to get a good pound for pound ranking? And there was one goofball that commented even before the cast started. It was like, well, why does it have to be because Charlo's black? We already have Spence and Crawford on the pound for pound.
Oh, yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah. Guess what? Now I have him ranked above Spence and above Crawford. So if you're reading this or if you're listening to this, fuck you.
I think his name was PS4 something, like PS5 something, like.
Oh yeah, it was something with a P, right? I remember that.
Yeah, I was like thinking, it's like, goddamn, like he had to let those bars off, and the shit. We didn't even start the show.
You know how, like, honestly, like, I'm like, you had to be on some like real Aki suspect type shit to we didn't even put the fucking live out yet. The shit didn't even start to just leave that message. But yeah, I hope there's enough color for you in the top 5 pound for pound.
No,
right.
That's it. No, Boxer Girl. He wrote that exactly that. He's like, well, why does it have to be because Charlo's black? Because there's already black guys on the pound for pound list. Charlo's just not good enough. Yeah, okay.
Like, yo, honestly, dude was like, there was a limit on how many black fighters you could be, like, you could have on a pound for pound list. Like, literally, and at the point, like dudes were still getting quality wins, but I'm like, nigga, we blackening the fuck out of this list now, cause look, Charlo, Spence, Crawford, Haney, Stevenson, like, come on, man.
Right.
You just got to get, like, no one say nothing when the Europeans and they leveling up and they getting into good fights and they're littered all over the fucking pound for pound list. We give
especially Lomachenko's fucking name, and that was the one that was. That was
Yeah, exactly right. He must have been a white boy. Yeah, he damn right, boxer girl. Shit, like that shit was just corny as fuck. Like, dude, like get the fuck out of here. I'm not when I look at a pound for pound list, I don't just be looking to count and see different ethnicities and races and shit. Like, I'm not like damn. How come there's no Jewish Romanian boxers on this list? Like, you motherfucker, really?
Where is Cletus Selden? I demand that Cletus Selden be on the pound for pound list.
How come? Wait, there's no Chinese Jamaicans on this list.
Yes, where is Nicholas Walters?
Like, dude, like, I don't do that. I just be like, hold on. Where's the best fighters? And you just gonna tell me the best fucking fighters in the world? Like when I talk of boxing to people, I'm telling people if the best fighter is fucking Japanese, then I'm sorry, the best boxer is fucking Japanese. If the best boxer is fucking black, I'm sorry, he's black. If the best boxer is fucking purple, nigga, I'm sorry, he's purple. Like, what the fuck do you want us to do?
Right.
Like, to tell me that that's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Joshua. Tank ain't not. Damn, like you was getting you was so trying to hate, like you couldn't even say it right.
I mean,
top 15.
me and Joshua all have the same. Yeah, exactly. Like, I respect that. No. I respect that because look, Joshua was an OG dude. So as an OG Ring Gang fan, I'll say this, and you could type your response in the answer. Anybody can answer this. Could you name 15 boxers that could beat Tank? That's for the people in the comments, not us.
That could be any of y'all too.
Yeah, I'm not picking 50.
Yeah, no, that's a little bit time consuming, bro. Like,
but because you can't fucking name, there ain't no fucking 15 people who could beat Tank.
There's not. I mean,
not if they're in this. Not if they're in the same weight division.
You mean like at 135?
Yeah, exactly.
like at 135. Yeah, I mean, only names you
not even at 140. There's not.
Well, I already told you before, Matias and you know, the 140 Gary Rice. I said.
Nigga, that's two people, and a lot of people might make that a 50-50 fight. Or if Tank is the underdog, it's a slight underdog. He might be like a Fulton Inoue underdog.
But you know,
so let's not act like Tank ain't 50-50 with the top 15 in fucking 140.
But as we said before, it's Tank's resume that kind of keeps him off there because he keeps fighting the fights he shouldn't be
resume
fighting.
Is good enough.
He keeps fighting the fights he shouldn't be fighting. That's
somebody's
still on the pops. Hold on. That you don't think he should be fighting.
Yeah, that's the reason why.
Thank you. Yo, that's my nigga, son. Like, yo, like for real, like. And I mean, we all got like little hang-ups and shit, but Pat shit just be really like going overboard.
You guys are stands. I'm not. That's why Joshua.
I ain't a Tank stand.
I'm not a Tank stand.
Dude, I haven't even drawn Tank yet.
See Joshua. Don't
the fuck out of here.
Like, I agree with you, Joshua. Don't listen to these niggas. Like, I told you, like, you see what I see. You see clearly. You know,
hold on, yo.
Here we go with this. Such and such agrees with me, so he knows the ledge.
No, he does. He absolutely does know the ledge.
Joshua need to answer my question. Fuck that. Anybody who think Tank ain't top 10, 15, then you it's just like I said with the top 10 middleweight list. But with me and King P, and we were saying if Golovkin is a top 10 middleweight all time. When you say no, you have to you gotta be able to, especially if niggas is saying hard no's. And so that's all I'm saying. And it's like, we're giving you 5 extra people. We give you top 15, and we're not even in a weight, we're not even middleweight. We're talking about the world. I don't know if I can name 15 fighters with a more elite skill set than Tank.
You can't, honestly, when it just comes off, the eye test and everything. That's he had a high IQ. I feel like Tank's IQ is underrated, but yeah, I mean, again, it's the opposition, right?
His opposition is that's simply for it. That's the only reason why he's not. I'm the one who hasn't.
You and me be disagreeing with about Crawford so much because I apply the same shit that you apply to Tank. I put it to Crawford, and people always be like, "But Tank is older than all these dudes. He needs to have better wins." I'm like, Crawford is like 35. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
yeah. Well, Crawford has 3 divisions and undisputed title. Tank
and that's even worse. You had 3 fucking chances.
And Tank has 2 130 title runs, one of which he lost on the scales. So yeah, there
was going to be a point in time if the Josh Taylor fight would have happened, that would have literally been Crawford's best name.
And yeah, well, Taylor's is what it is. I mean, Texas is what it is right
That's
now.
all I'm saying. Like, speaking of Crawford and number 2.
Yeah, well, Pilot has Crawford. Yeah, Pilot is the one that didn't drop Crawford.
Give me the smoke. Give me the smoke. Give me the smoke. I'm ready.
Nah. Look. Ring Gang, we different. We let people explain they smoke. So please tell us, where did you purchase this batch of LSD juice?
So basically, I mean,
Crawford is the second best boxer in the whole fucking Google Earth, nigga.
To me, he's been top 3 for a long while. I mean, when Canelo was the top guy, I had Crawford in the mix. Crawford has been number 1 for a while to some on some lists. Obviously, I am a Crawford fan, but to me, the top 3, the top 3 right now in terms of top 3 boxers pound for pound would be Usyk, Inoue, Crawford. However you want to mix up the 3 is fine with me, but that's just my opinion.
It's crazy because it's like I respect it, but it's just me personally. If somebody asked me, "Yo, Shutter, what's the top 15 best boxers in the world?" Or no, if someone said that who's the top 5 best boxers in the world, Crawford wouldn't come to my mind. It's just I'm kind of over dudes, Hey, look, nigga, your first album was a classic, but we on the 5th album now. You still gotta give us quality.
Well, Pat, would Crawford be in your top 5 if it came to mind? Would Bud Crawford be in your?
Oh yeah, I said too. Crawford is because Crawford appeals to my old school sensibilities on the game. So that's in terms of.
Yet you have him as number 9.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't you have him number 9?
But I dropped him because of that. Because I said.
Then Crawford, obviously he wouldn't be the top 5.
Well, I'm saying that if he came to my mind as top 5, he would.
Though most people.
But hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. Doesn't that defeat the purpose of what we're doing? I literally said, if somebody came to you and said, who are the top 5 boxers in the world right now, I couldn't say Crawford. You're saying you could, but on your pound for pound list,
I thought you
where the world is asking you, is Crawford top 5? You have him as 9.
Yeah, I have him as 9 for that. For the reasons I explained earlier, bro. I'm not talking about I think it's just in general,
But this is in general. Dude, what the fuck is pound for pound? Of course, in general. That's what that means.
Well,
literally,
because you're saying because you just said top 5. It's what? I'm like, okay, yeah,
okay. Let me ask you right now.
If I had to not think about it, Crawford's top 5 in the world. Yeah, just leave it at that.
So Crawford's top 5.
I'm not talking about sitting there and ranking the damn fighters.
Most people are going to put Canelo. Most people are going to put Canelo in their top 5. I mean, top 5 boxers.
That's also true. Exactly. Thank you, Pilot. See, Pilot understands. If I say offer, I say Crawford might be top 5.
Hold on,
I'm not gonna be
Canelo stand understand.
I'm not gonna be sitting here making a fucking list at the front. Okay, just ranking them niggas, but but
the nigga who has Canelo ranked the highest understand.
Most fans when you mention when somebody asks you a random person, you're at a bar, you don't really know. Hey, who's the top boxers right now, man? I'm sure Crawford and Canelo are gonna be.
Hold on, wait. Are they? Is this person asking you and then suggesting Canelo and Crawford?
I'm just saying,
no, it don't work like that. Whenever somebody asks me, who's the best boxer right now, and I speak to a lot of motherfuckers about boxing. Like, I be in these streets with this boxing shit.
Yeah.
If I give a name, a motherfucker will say, what do you think about Canelo? Or what do you think about so-and-so? What do you or they'll agree with me if I say a certain name. That's usually what it is. A motherfucker don't say, hey, you a boxing fan. Okay, who do you have as the best fighters in the world? You got Canelo and Crawford, right? No one has ever said that shit to me like that.
Well, nigga, you're not everybody. Nigga, you're in Florida, nigga. You don't be in other gyms, nigga.
Dude, Florida is the motherfucking fight capital of the goddamn world.
Nah, nigga, that's just you, nigga. That's just your bias.
Dude, Florida, dude, motherfuckers be calling Russia the Florida of the world. Get the fuck out of here.
That's just your fucking bias showing my.
Nah, nigga, no, there ain't no bias, dude.
Yeah, Canelo,
Florida niggas know violence and fighting.
I heard Canelo, Crawford, Tank, they all get fucking men. Charlo gets minor mention.
Hold on, but okay, you just said Tank gets mentioned, but then you saying he not top 15.
But then no one would actually mention Monster of all people. Everyone say, "Who the fuck is a monster?" That's.
But I don't. But see, that's the problem. That's the difference between you and me. I keep it a fucking 100. I'm not gonna say what name I think a popular random motherfucker wants to hear.
But I just told you because you.
But that's what you're doing.
You don't want to see that viewpoint though because it goes against your bias. It goes with your
Hold on,
bias.
what viewpoint? Your viewpoint don't make no sense.
Nigga, yours don't make no sense.
Dude, you just contradicted yourself.
Who's the top fighter? You think niggas was mentioned Usyk off the top of their head? Nigga,
Why
like, nah,
I do. If I'm a boxing fan, I do.
Can we be friends?
I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, like, these niggas are quiet, but they know you contradicted yourself. Like,
no, I didn't contradict myself. I Pilot just fucking agree with what I was talking about. What the fuck is
Pilot
talking
what
about?
the fuck you talking about? Pilot got Crawford number 2. Like, you literally.
But Pilot
really?
understood what he said. You didn't want until because it goes against your bias. That's your problem.
That's no what bias.
Nigga, because you.
Hold on, okay, wait. Let me. I'm gonna ask everybody individually.
I already explained to you on this list where Crawford was, but if you ask the random niggas the top 5, niggas would probably say Canelo, niggas would say Crawford. Niggas
Why are you saying probably if you're being asked? It's your list.
People would say Tank. People would probably say Tank too. I mean, when it comes to people would probably say Tank. Yeah.
Hold on, look. But the question is if you're asked, y'all keep saying probably. What is the probably when you're answering?
Yeah, no, let's say
that's the disconnect. Like, okay, let me. Because King P been quiet. King P, let me hear your take on this, please.
What's going on?
I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna just be silent. I gotta hear your take on this.
What's going on? What you need to hear?
Is Pat contradicting himself, or am I not expressing myself eloquently enough to?
You're not expressing
Okay,
yourself.
so if you're wait, hold on. If you're asking,
do I need to repeat the question?
Let's go back so we can make sure everything is okay. So your question is, I just want to make sure that everything is all right and that nobody's like kind of just like mixing up what they're saying. So
right, word.
Good point. So what was your point of contention like with what Pat said?
My question was, and y'all know because y'all laughed when we did it. It's just we kept going on, so I know we was getting loud over y'all. It's all love. We fucking around. It's Ring Gang. My question was, if a random person asked you who's the top 5 or the best boxer in the world, what is your answer? If your answer should reflect what's on your pound for pound list, because that's what a pound for. That's what you're pound for pound. So the fact that now, remember, a random person is asking you this. So this whole people are probably going to say, there's no people are probably going to say this is what you're saying. This is you're being asked a question.
Hold on. If somebody's asking you to name one of the 5 best fighters in the world and you're naming a fighter that you have 9th on your list, the math ain't mathing.
Thank you. I rest my case. That's all I was saying. Like, and that's why the whole point I was making was, like, if you think Crawford's number 9, but if someone just asked you top 5, why have Crawford at number 9? If you're gonna answer somebody and say he's top 5, Is it because you're looking for a popular name to think that what they know? Me as a boxing fan, I'm an educated motherfucker. If I say, if someone says, yo, who's the best heavyweight out right now? I'm gonna say Alexander Usyk. Oh, not Tyson Fury? Not Wilder? And I'm gonna be like, oh, nah, because such and such. That's just me. I'm not gonna say, let me see if I could get these niggas a casual hot take answer. No. That's all I'm saying.
Nope, you explained your viewpoint and I explained mine. And then Joshua O. And then also Joshua O. explained his. Let's see. LLC did absolutely nothing, got 130. Barrios was arguably not even a top 10 140 fighter. I've said that hundreds of times. Cruz fight was arguably a draw, and he fought nobody's before and after the Tank fight. Rolly's a C-level fighter at best. Hector's a solid win. Meh. So, yeah.
Okay. Wait, hold on.
Hold on, wait. You did all that, but you could still not name 15 better boxers than Tank.
We're not like with LSC. I'll just say we're not judging what LSC did at 130 because he didn't fight at 130. He came up from 126. It is what it is. I'm not gonna get into that.
There you go.
But that's like saying if Joshua would have beaten Usyk, would you have said, "Oh, well, Usyk didn't do anything at heavyweight. He was a cruiserweight." Like
consistency cops.
Yes. So if you would have said the same thing there, then okay, I can understand your what you said with LSC. But if not, I'm rejecting that. So that's all I got to say about that part. The rest, okay.
We could pick apart anybody's resume. Like the same shit he's saying about Tank resume, I've said about Crawford resume ad nauseum. So it's like, it is what it is at this point. Like, I want niggas to answer my question. That's all. Like, because I don't think there's 15 better skill sets or elite talents, fighters, whatever the fuck eye test, whatever the fuck you want to say out there than Tank. I mean, if there is, then I'm all ears. Like, let me know. If there's a motherfucker somewhere throwing hands at an abandoned building in fucking Baltimore or in Alaska fighting polar bears, and let him know that get him on the zone or something. I need to see who this is. But yeah, wow. Like Pilot, like I ain't gonna lie, Pilot, you always the nigga that I just like. You always somehow do something on the list that I just like.
Yeah, on the list, right? No, I mean, again, I do like Bud in activity. I mean, I had him at 1 for a while after the Canelo loss. I
mean, but you respectful about it. Like, I mean, I feel you. I mean, you're a fan. Like, it's all.
I mean, Bud. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm going a little bit off past merits. I mean, he is a 3-division champ. Formerly undisputed, has knocked out everybody he's faced since he's moved up to welterweight. I mean,
bet you ain't had Pacquiao on the list that long after he beat Thurman though.
He was up there, yeah. But
yeah.
Well, come on now. I mean,
I'm appealing to both of your sides, nigga. Seems which one you chose. That's why when people say, "Oh no, he's mixed." He's like, "No, he's black, motherfucker." Just light skin. Y'all seen it playing out on Ring Gang. Y'all seen a lot of shit play out on Ring Gang tonight. Damn, we lit. But fuck it. Number 1 is like the easiest.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Everybody else number 2 was like Usyk. My number 2 was Charlo, motherfucker.
Yeah, that one. That was dope.
Yeah,
appreciate the Charlo love.
Yeah, Charlo. I mean,
you can't tell me there's 15 motherfuckers better than Charlo.
Nah, it's not.
Yeah, Charlo's put in work in his division. I'm talking about serious work in his division to get to those belts. So it's not like it's like he's just calculating. Dude has put in work in his division. So yeah, if you want to put him 2, yeah, 2's.
Hear me out. Doesn't he even need anything? Maybe one defense, but I mean, at 154, like he's accomplished everything in that division. I feel like.
Dude, he's kind of cleared out 2 eras of this division. It's like right now.
We missed the Hurt fight. We did miss the Hurt fight, which kind of hurts, but it was
yeah. He missed the Hurt. Oh, fuck.
Well, I mean, that's on her for losing.
But yeah, that's it. But that's on her. That's like, remember how the other boogeyman from a couple eras ago with Paul Williams, we niggas, oh, you missed this fight. Like, yeah, when you lose, the fights not happening happen.
Yeah.
So, but nah, it's all good. But yeah, I only feel like there's only like maybe a few fighters that maybe are possible for him for this era. Like he's cleared out, you know. It's really Fondora and Zoo, honestly. Like guys like even a Charles Conwell, is for as good as he is, he just got to make a little more noise.
Right.
And you know that's it. I mean, but yeah, he's definitely deserving of number 2. You guys have Usyk. I mean, Pat and King P have Usyk.
Yeah, Usyk is just pretty much.
It's a great choice. No complaints.
Yeah, Usyk is pretty much. He just needs to do something more. I mean, obviously after the Joshua wins, we got to see how he moves in 2023 with the heavyweights. I mean, I know they're trying to make the Fury fight and all this other stuff like that, and you know we got to see how he does because I mean he probably won't. I mean. If he probably won't stay too. I mean, if he gets the free fight and wins, and then he probably does go to number 1. You know, that's where he'll go. But if he doesn't get the free fight, or let's say if you might be fighting like a Joe Joyce or something like that, or you know.
Yeah, either one of those. I don't want to see no other fight with Usyk besides a Joe Joyce or a Fury fight.
Yeah. Anything other than that,
Ruiz is cool. I wouldn't even complain about Ruiz and Wilder, of course. No,
oh yeah, Wilder, yeah, exactly. But yeah,
you got a short list, motherfucker. Make it happen.
Yeah, else, you know, that too. I mean, he'll go down the list, but right now, like I said, you know, just the fact that he beat a top 2 heavyweight, top 3 heavyweight, and after coming up, you know, his merits with the cruiserweight, you know, you have to give him his props. Like that's still rare. So. Yeah, 2 he'll stay for the time being. And of course, we all agree on number 1. I think the only thing we've agreed on our list.
Holy shit!
For all four.
All four.
Yeah. We had a few 3s and 2s, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a few 3s and 2s, but never the full 4. Wow.
I think last year we had like more full 4s in some of the rankings, but yeah, this one is just simply like. It was
like we reviewed the album and we all agreed that there's only like one fucking classic record on it. Like yeah, number 1, like the intro, the best song on this shit. Like the others,
yeah. But 2022 was the year of the monster. Like we have about number 1. Like dude is clearly, you know, I mean, it's I think clear right now probably. Pound for pound, the best fighter in the world today. Like, you know, and I know that most people are like, well, he's not. He's 118 pounds. So fucking what? You know, it's like
educate yourself on the division and move on.
Yeah, you know, he bodied. You know, I mean, he unified twice in this year. He took Donaire's belt, a Donaire that was still serviceable because you know even after he took one of Donaire's belts. Donaire still came back and had 2 brutal knockouts, you know, before he surrendered his other title to Monster, and then he went and completed the cipher just last month against Paul Butler, and unfortunately it was a little bit anticlimactic because Butler came to survive and not really to fight, you know, which was kind of disappointing. But at least Monster got him the fuck out of there, which was which is what we asked, you know, in the end. You know, and then unified a division that hadn't seen an undisputed champion since the 70s. So it's like, you know, so yeah, that's definitely something. And, you know, that caps off like a crazy run at 118 runs, and now Monster's going to be debuting at 122 this year. So yeah, I think pretty much all Monster. I mean, Monster's pretty much already has he's already making the best next up to actually be number 1. So I mean. Yeah, there's literally nothing to say. I mean, there are other fights there are maybe 2 other fights you can argue for number 1, and we weren't really blinking eye all that much, but Monster clearly was number 1, like, you know,
unanimously.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah. So yeah, like I said, the pound for pound list it was a little challenging to do this year because a lot of fighters just did 1 fight this year, or you know, or like the 1 fight didn't count, or it's just like it was a little bit challenging. So we hopefully in the next 6 months when we do this again, hopefully there's a little bit more movement. A little bit. It'll make it a little bit easy for us to actually say, hey, you know, this is pound for pound. You know, some movement up or some movement down, something like that. But yeah, the big thing is just the fighters just have to be active. They got to be active. You can't just
active against quality ops.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't care how many times you beat up
active against
FedEx
quality,
guy.
active against quality ops, not the garbage man across the street.
Yeah, thank
Right.
you. Yes. I don't give a fuck if you beat up an Amazon driver.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Some of them Amazon drivers got hands, but still, like, you know what I mean? Like, get us some top 10 names from your division.
Right.
That shit should be mandatory. Honestly, if I was a promoter, I'd put it in your contract or some shit where you're like, look, you fighting top 10 names. Like, you're never fighting anything less than this. If you're a world champion, once you win a world title.
Facts. But yeah, though, this pound for pound list, like I said, though, it was, like I said, it was a little bit challenging to create. And of course, as you can tell, we were very passionate about debating it. All it needs is certain triggers and, niggas will go off.
Okay, we be with these fucking semantic battles, but overall, honestly, I think all our lists were quality. I've seen like abysmal, like worth, like horrible lists floating on Twitter. So
absolutely, yes.
Fucking ESPN lists, like come on. So I mean, even with Crawford as number 2 on pilot list, I've seen worse than that. Even with fucking Canelo Bivol, Canelo 8 and all this shit. And
I'll tell you this:
Canelo 7 on pilot. So my bad, King P. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, I'll tell you this: any list, any pound for pound list with Jaron Ennis on it is so unserious. Like,
yeah, that's and y'all, you better not complain about Tank on a pound for pound list if you got Ennis on there.
Yeah, no, Ennis absolutely does not belong on there. Absolutely does not.
Matter of fact, none of these damn young lions from welterweight yet. Like, I shouldn't see a Stanionis versus none of them yet. Like, nah.
Yeah.
Actually, the worst, I think the worst list I ever seen on Twitter was somebody put a pound for pound list and they put Charlo on it. Problem was they put the wrong fucking
Jamal.
Yes, they put Jamal on it, and I'm like,
no, I'm
wait,
done.
where's Jamal? Like,
I saw that one too. Yeah, that's where I saw that one.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm done. Like, I think that bodies it. I mean, honestly, if they would have had both, I would have been like, alright, fuck it. You had the right one on there though, at least. Like,
right.
They had the complete wrong one. Nah, like, yeah, I don't know. We might slapbox over that if we a Charlo brother. Like,
yeah.
I read that tweet out loud. Like, motherfucker, that's why you're not on this random guy's pound for pound list. And I'm on there, man. Yeah. What's good? Oh man, I mean, fuck it. Y'all can closing thoughts this motherfucker out.
Word.
But yo, great discussion with the list though. Real good shit.
For real. And then like enough once who are, I mean, Joshua obviously, once this the podcast will be available, the raw podcast will be available, before we do some conversions and stuff like that. So, and obviously for Boxer Girl, I know you came in a little late too. So it's definitely out there. So you know what? We go, in case he don't answer the question, we gonna put that as the poll topic tomorrow. Yes or no? Is there 15 boxers? Is there 15 elite world level boxers out there better than Tank? Mm-hmm.
Poll question for tomorrow, and everyone gonna get to decide: is Tank truly pound for pound top 15? Is there 15 better fighters than Tank? However you want to say it, but one of those got to be a poll tomorrow. Like, I promise you, I gotta see this one. Like, I just gotta see this shit, like, because we ain't gonna need a podcast, but we done had the discussion already. I guess the aftermath.
I can only imagine if we get responses, then we're gonna have to do a topic.
But yeah, that's it, man. Like, real shit. That was a great discussion.
Yeah, so I know Rome. Let's get you. I know Rome's been hearing us argue, like cats and dogs a little earlier on our list, man. Rome, do you have anything you wanted to say in closing remarks? Well, he's probably smoked out.
He's probably sleeping.
Yeah. Pilot, what about you?
I thought you said Rome. My fault. Yeah.
I did say Rome.
Scroll up, nigga.
Yeah. Final thoughts, Pilot.
Nothing major. I mean, good looking today. You know, the lists. We did the list. We did what we did last week. The awards. You know, things seem to be in motion. There's some fight dates announced, inshallah, that it sticks and nothing falls through. But you know what we're talking about here. So, but that's all I got. Ring Gang Radio all day, every day. Love y'all.
Yes, sir. Ayo, King P, your final thoughts?
Great cast. Enjoyed the pound for pound list talk. Even when we disagree, it's always entertaining and always funny to hear our how we disagree on the certain list. And well, you this should be there. This should be there. No, I like this. I like that. I want this. I want that. It's that's what it sounds like.
Hold on, strawberry jelly or grape jelly?
Oh, easily grape jelly. What kind of question was that, man?
Nah, cause I'll just add it on to this, that, like, cause honestly, like grape as a flavor is better, like as a drink, but I don't know, like as like peanut butter jelly sandwich, strawberry hit better.
I love strawberry myself.
No, I put grape jelly on all my toast. Like if I'm eating toast, yeah, nah.
Fuck, like you got no imagination, no marmalade. And you light skin?
No. See, I was just gonna say I'll do the marmalade I'll do the orange marmalade before I do the strawberry.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it goes great.
Strawberry did to you
nothing.
Oh, but I like it. That marmalade be busting. Damn, I ain't got no marmalade in,
man.
Like,
you gotta free you gotta free the orange marmalade. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, like cause I haven't eaten toast like since like a kid type shit. But I remember I was like, yo, nigga, you gotta bring home that fucking marmalade, like. So yeah, my bad. See, that's Ring Game, man. We'll talk about the most random shit.
Yeah, but
we'll make a fucking discussion out of what was the best number 2 pencil, nigga. Like,
yeah.
my bad, yo.
Nah, it's cool. But you know what I'm saying, it's Ring Gang all day, every day. So you know where to find us at ringgangradio.com. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. We up everywhere. We out. We everywhere. You was never there. So that's all I got to say about that.
That's what it is. LB, your final thoughts?
Oh man, just shout outs to everybody in the chat, everybody listening, everybody in the world, all the Spotify, Apple Tunes, iTunes, Google, all the platforms, Anchor that fuck with us. Y'all make sure y'all follow all the platforms, TikTok, IG, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all of that shit. Subscribe, all of that shit. We appreciate all y'all in the chat holding it down and keeping us entertained and informed and just having great boxing discussion, because that's what all of this is about. Mm-hmm. So I'm just happy to just share this moment with y'all and with my brothers, my niggas, my people, my gang, Ring Gang the label. I don't want what's that lawyer chick, you know.
We're not a gang. We are not a gang. We do not you know, advocate for gang shit. This is a label.
I mean, so yeah,
you're not gonna thug on me or anybody else here. So
yeah, exactly. Oh, Boxer Girl, shout out. Oh, strawberry all day.
There you go.
I mean, there you go. I don't know if this grape is just too plain for sandwiches, but a grape soda, like grape juice, that's like goat. Like
grape drink, after you eat some wings.
Grape drink is goat.
Certain grape drink sodas taste like medicine to me, though. I'm particular with the grape, with the purple.
No.
Nigga, you want to get boozy with fucking grape? How dare you? Who are you to get boozy with grape? Like, nigga, grape has been like a cornerstone, like. You get boozy with shit like kiwi and fucking mango and guava, nigga, watermelon. like there's like come on, like it's certain shit you just can't get boozy with. Like damn, Pilot. Like, yo, Pilot, what's good? Like, I gotta go to Vegas, my nigga. Like, we go be training, we gonna chill, we gonna do it up big, cause I don't know, like I gotta get my hands on some of these on your medicine cabinet or your dealer or whoever, whatever you be fucking with.
Yeah, like we're like internally, you know, we always joke about each other's like our food choices and stuff like that. I mean, the food choices fueled the cartoons and shit like that were drawn and everything like that. But you know, it's always like thinking like, yeah, because we all have these things that we eat or drink or whatever. That's like, what the fuck? Why do you do that? it's like one of the running jokes among us.
When we start vlogging and showing up and being more active in each other, like in each other's lane and shit, like you'll see more of that in the content. But yeah, that's all I got to say, man. I love doing this shit. Like, yo, just stay tuned, guys. More shit, more hip hop discussions. We overdo for a hip hop discussion, so you definitely getting one real soon. So yeah, absolutely,
yeah, we're definitely getting that real soon. So yeah, you know, this was a good discussion tonight. You know, the Pound for Pound discussion always brings out the fiery discussions and stuff like that. Shout out to everyone that tuned in and listened to us tonight. And yes, Baxter Girl, grape drink is so good. Yeah, especially when you get after you eat spicy wings and shit. Yes, you know, it hits the goddamn spot. I'm surprised I didn't get the sugars from drinking so much in my grad school days.
Bro, y'all, it is 12:30. Y'all are making me hungry. Like,
oh man, fuck. I'm too tired to eat. Like. But I feel you.
Yeah, no, I feel you. But yeah, you know, shout out to everyone. You know, obviously you know where to go, like especially our website and our YouTube channel. So yeah, you know, if you go on YouTube, you know, listen, like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends to do the same. We can all be friends. And of course, you feel generous, you want to donate, you know, check the banner. You know, the banner that's scrolling up. You know, we have a Patreon and we also have a PayPal too. You know, if you want to donate to, you know, to our cost of what we do, because like I said, we do the shit for y'all. And we have plenty, and we have plenty more in store. So yeah, so for myself, you know, Pat Scorpio, the New England representative, for LB Shuttleworth, the God, the Go artist, for King P Bodega P, for Conscious Pilot, and for our sleepy ass brother, you know, Rome Top 5, aka Chicago Win. You know, this has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.